festival downtown Detroit called Umicon, which is like all. It's kind of like an everything convention. It's a like anime, video game, TV show,
Okay.
and that's fun because like a lot of the you get such a wide array of cosplays. Like there was the remember like the shriveled worm-looking thing from SpongeBob that's in the wheelchair.
Mm.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Yeah, somebody cosplayed that. Um, there's like one of those really cheesy, like auto injury insurance lawyers that has ads all over Detroit. Somebody cosplayed her. Um, you see a lot of stuff. There's always like a gang of Luigi's, which I've taken part in. That's always fun. But yeah, it's a good
Cool.
time. But doing something like that would be great. We're gonna
Please
this year we're
work.
doing Tim Burton. We're gonna do like Tim Burton universe.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, it's a fun time because there's like so General Motors has their like main executive building down there. It's called the Renaissance Center.
Mm-hmm.
It's this big giant tower on the Detroit River, and there's a Marriott in it, and that's where like half of that convention is in the
Watch out, Biden inbound.
You could stay in that Marriott because the thing's like 4 days long. So, if you guys are ever in Detroit around November, it's a great time.
Alright. We're just gonna throw this on loop, it'll make it easier. Figured out how to get the music working, so that's all that matters. Alright, everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, delicioso, it started.
What is this gonna take place like right after what happened,
Yeah. It's not like it's
or
not
is it just like a
happening.
non-setting?
This is happening in the same world. You know, it's just, you know, you guys just had that happen, and now somebody's coming into the tavern. But first things first, my dear friends, let's get a recap going. All right, anybody remember what happened last session? All right, go
Cricket.
with your
Cricket.
recap.
So we were in caravans, right? Assuming we were being sold into slavery. And a mysterious friend came and saved us, and a huge fight broke out. This mysterious friend introduced himself as William and took us back to his tavern in Yalsindurnd?
Yes.
Yalsindrim. And basically we learned, we introduced ourselves, we kind of got to know each other a little bit. We got a little drunk. And apparently we were being sold to this guy who does experiments on people and has been uses slaves as test subjects. And people have been going missing all around town lately because there was this mysterious shipment that didn't show up, and we were that shipment. So now we're gonna, well, where we left off, we were saying, we're gonna
Whoops.
help these people that went missing. We're gonna go look for them. But I don't know what today's story is.
Gotcha.
I might have glossed over a few details.
Can you repeat after those experiments? Instead of me watching the Google Docs, I was trying to write what Max is saying verbatim.
Okay. So the savory, huge favorite. Talking about plans. Basically, we were being essentially they've been taking people to experiment on, the Lord of the Land has been, and we don't know why, we don't know what, and we're assuming that the shipment, aka us, it was the next batch of people to go be experimented on, but because that batch never came, people began going missing.
Yes, that would exactly be what's going on so far. All right. So, The only thing I can say is you also met Falkrath and Valnea, which now officially have their own 2 tokens. I will be posting them for you guys to be able to see real quickly. Here's Falkrath. This is Falkrath. There you go. He's the half-orc. And then Valnea, who is this boy, which now you guys can see. He is the
Got
Goliath. There you go. So that's a nice little update. Also another token. You guys met with a girl. I think her name was Thirka. I don't know. I came up with the name on the spot, and I did not go back to try to figure out that name. So her name's Thirka now. Torcus? What?
No, that was not her name.
I don't know. Thirka, I think she was humanoid before. Now she's tiefling. I like it. It's just what we're vibing with. This is her token, so you guys know of what she looks like. There you go. Cool. Awesome. Beautiful. So it is the morning. You guys have come downstairs, I believe, or is this... What time of day was it when we last left off? It was nighttime?
Like mid-morning.
Mid-morning? Alright, you guys kind of were like, alright, well, we should probably go look around and whatnot. I don't know. You guys were getting ready for doing something over the night. When you guys see somebody coming in relatively quickly and a little frantically, which seems to be this man in... We're just here. Another thing that we're gonna do just to make it easier is I'm gonna put you 3 around the table. Just a wee little bit easier. But yeah, there's this man that sort of comes in and he's just like, hello. Is there anybody in here I could get to help with something? Some people started going missing at some point yesterday. Anybody? Oh my goodness, where is William? William,
I believe-
you guys know, is out and about doing something.
I believe William is out and about at the current moment. Is there something that we could do for you?
Yeah, there was a thing that happened yesterday. Throughout the night, it was in Fairy. What is it? Happened in Fairy Bank. I don't know exactly where, but I heard people screaming and yelling, and town's guard, they went to check it out, and they were basically useless. They heard a noise. I don't know what they did. All I know is something crazy's going on here at night, and I don't quite like it, especially with the fact that it is, near my fucking house. So...
Near my fucking house.
I do need somebody. I will pay a little. I don't have much. I could give you maybe like 100 gold to split. I don't know. I
So,
need.
are you looking for an investigation crew?
Yeah, that would be nice if at all possible.
Marcane, you might be able to help you, like, to look at things. Good talk, Marcane. We'll help you. I'm sure Dagon can drag his brother out of the drunken stupor.
Brother.
Did you forget your name, Hunter?
Huh?
Did you forget your character's name?
No, why?
Oh, okay.
Who's talking?
Oh, I didn't hear my name, my bad.
Is your name not Marcane?
No, I am not my kid. Pulls off a mask.
It's actually the doctor the whole time.
I'm actually the doctor.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was like Chris Hansen or something from To Catch a Predator.
Just like,
Oh my god. I know who you are. Chris Hansen. I call you Chris Handsome.
Oh goodness.
Anyways, would you be able to show us where you would like us to investigate?
Of course. Of course. Come on, and he kind of like kind of groups you guys up together.
Like awkwardly run out of the front door, like with a lot of excitement, not saying anything.
When a dog, when you open a door in front of a dog and it just is like, oh my god, freedom!
He's having to go.
You might as well have a tail wagger.
The tentacle slips
Maybe.
out.
Maybe he'll start to grow a tail and ears.
Well, I hope not.
Hey, don't be saying shit about my transformation.
I think it would be rather comedic.
Yes, that's just what my brother needs, is to be more of a joke.
Ooh, this is something important. Dagon, I need you to roll me on the mutation table. Give me a D100, please.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Fuck. Oh, please don't be bad.
It's a
If it's
tail.
any- If it's any consolation, Marquine, I think you're a big enough joke for the both of you.
Damn.
Fuck.
There goes my allotment of talking to you for the day.
Oh, fuck. God damn. Alright. That one is...
Brother, pay her no mind. She has feathers on her head.
And feathers for brains, obviously.
It sounds like an old-timey insult. She has feathers on her head.
Alright, so you have disadvantage on your dexterity ability checks to determine your initiative order. So every time you're
Okay.
rolling initiative, you'll just have to roll twice and choose the lower number.
Yeah.
Because your
Okay.
limbs will periodically have a mind of their own.
Me and my limbs.
Alright. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so you guys head out. The waiting owl. Take a deep breath in, just whew. Whew. And this dude, who's wearing all white robes, long white hair, you know, handsome lad. He's just like, my name's Craig, by the way. Just so you guys know what to talk to. What's yours? All your names?
I'm Aman. That's Marquine, and that's Dagon. They're not very friendly to other people. I apologize.
Oh, I mean, they're coming to help. I mean, they look like they can rough some people up, so that's all that matters.
For the neater eyes.
Mm-hmm. Then you guys are off. You guys make your way across the bridge in the ferry bank. This time, since you're going across a different bridge instead of the normal one that you guys have traveled so far, you're going across this bridge. You guys kind of walk over and you see these, what seem to be large buildings. Like, these buildings are 2 stories on average. And the first 2 buildings, let me make sure this is the active thing so it pushes everyone over.
Bless you.
Achoo? Achoo, that's what happened.
Thank you.
So these 2 buildings specifically are very tall buildings that are... One of them looks like a bank. It's made of marble. The other one looks like it's a little shop. Looks like it's a bakery of some kind. And Craig is just like, so I live just up the road over there yonder. Somewhere around here, somebody was screaming something awful, and I called the guards. I ran out, called the guards, did what I could, but it was nothing. Like, they said they couldn't find anything. So it was probably just
Saying that-
kids.
That here, I'm not able to place a marker for whatever.
If you hold down the mouse, it should.
Oh, I thought it was a
thing.
double click. Is he saying that? Or...
Yeah. He's saying it around
Um,
here.
All right. Can I walk into the bakery? And...
Sure.
Because I want to talk to the people there. I'm assuming there's windows and stuff displaying the goods.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is there a line? Am I going to be cutting in front of anybody if I just go up to the counter?
So you walk in, you see there's this sort of nice little nice stones. It's all like stone and marble work here. It's very surprising. You come from a town where like yes, people had money, but like there was 2 buildings that had the amount of stone there. Like this entire section of the city has here.
You're like, oh, they fancy.
They fancy. But yeah,
So, in an attempt to like do something that he might have recognized as fancy, but is misplaced, when he goes up to talk to the person behind the counter, Dagon will stick out his pinky, like how when you sip things, but he's just talking. Hey, excuse me, miss. I have a couple questions.
Yes, and you see somebody behind the counter that is a very short gnome lady. She's got brown curly hair, and she's got some flour kind of like splashed on her apron, maybe a little bit on her cheek.
Yeah.
She's like, yes, what is it I could do for you? As she notices you with your hood up, looking kind of big, scary, and menacing. And she's like, we paid our allotment to the guards this week. Is everything okay?
Oh, yes, everything is fine. No, I'm here with a friend of mine, and I might gesture to the man outside the window. He's investigating some disturbances and bad things in town, and I'm here trying to help him. I was just wondering if you and your lot have seen any of this happen.
I mean, no, I haven't seen anything.
Forgive me for cutting in. Did you perhaps hear anything? A shout, a scream, a yell, perhaps? Some disturbances?
I per se have not, but the person that we have to stay overnight or get in early in the morning, more like it, to get all the dope proofed. They might have. They're in the back if you'd like for me to get them.
If you would, that would be much appreciated.
Okay.
Thank you, miss.
Yep. And they hop down off this like the stool that they were using to like be able to like mess with stuff in the case and whatnot. And then they were like fucking run off.
While they're in the back, can I roll a sleight of hand to like pocket like a little roll or like a sweet roll?
Sure. You can sure still try.
Ooh.
So you see this sort of like you see what seem to be like cookies and whatnot in like a much easier to access case, some like donuts, pastries, other things like that, and you just grab one and then it kind of like falls apart just a little bit in your hand because it looks like they were still trying to cool.
Oh no.
Do I notice this?
What's your passive?
Where do I see them in here?
So your
passive is normally always 10, right?
So your passive is so when you're in your character sheet, go down to perception and then you can see that like 11.
Oh, yeah, mine's 11.
Gotcha. No, you don't really notice this.
Okay.
But yeah, so you've got a sweet roll. It's been pocketed. It's a little warm and gooey. Kind of trying to fall apart in your pocket. I don't know what you're, there you go with that.
Excuse me, Miss Featherhead lady.
Hmm?
Are there always people this short? It's a normal thing.
It's
It depends on the city.
Never seen somebody so short.
How tall is Dagon?
6'3".
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the age and race of the person. I suppose I'm rather short to you.
How tall is Amon?
About 5'6".
But that's not like inhumanly short.
Yeah.
my petty boy. Sorry.
Old. Raven, look at the cat. That's
like-
Peaches.
I like the idea that Marcane found a cat outside.
Yes.
Where a
Marcane's
cat
just
walked
petting
up.
a cat outside.
Craig's just looking over at Marcane like,
Ooh, good day, good day, good day.
that is that's Plums. He's a local stray, and I like him a lot too. He's a good boy.
So good boy.
McCree is standing outside, leaning up against the
You're
Anyway,
the best boy.
Marcane's weakness, cats.
who would have thought? Canonical now. All right, but yeah. So after a little bit more time, there seems to be this younger gentleman that kind of walks up from the back. He's got bags under his eyes. He's got like he just looks exhausted, and he's just like got the jacket like over his shoulder. Looks like he clocked out maybe like an hour ago, and he was just talking to some of the people in the morning, and whatnot. And he's just like, "Ooh, what is it? Yes, who are you guys? What are you guys asking?"
Good morning. I do apologize for the intrusion. We're here investigating a bit of disturbance that happened the night prior. Did you perchance happen to witness any shouting, screaming, or hear anything, see anything?
I, ooh, I did notice a little bit of things, but wasn't so much screaming. It's more like weird. I don't know. When I was coming in last night, I heard these. God, I just went straight back to Craig. Anyway, when I was coming in last night, I did hear these weird, like sloshing coming down from the water.
Abnormal sloshing from water?
I mean, it sounded like large thuds going up onto the shore, and then, splash. It could have been anything. It could have been like a coyote or something, but, they haven't come this far into the city in a long time.
Large
So-
thuds. Write that down. Write that down.
So,
But you didn't see anything, perchance?
no, when I started hearing that, I opened up the door, got the hell inside, and locked it behind me. I'm not.
Very fair.
No.
A wise decision. You have good instincts.
As you look at them, and he looks like to be like either a really tall dwarf, like a dwarf with gigantism, or like a short human. He's very stocky.
See,
Has a little bit
come
of a
on,
beard.
Steez.
Yeah. And he's just like, it was a bit much. I'm against spooky shit. That ain't me.
Very fair. I thank you for your testimony. What
Yeah.
did you say your name was, my friend?
I'm Krelk.
Kralk. Kralk, it's very good to meet you. I thank you for the work that you do here.
Yeah. Have you had any of our pastries? You guys don't look like you're really from around here.
A friend of ours brought some to the place that we are staying. They're delicious, but I hope to partake in more some other time.
All right. Well, I'm done. So I'm a fuck out of here. Yeah.
As you should go get some rest, my friend.
And he
Well-
he walks past the counter, and he's just like, man, people gave me the heebie-jeebies. What the hell?
Do they have any sugar cubes available to purchase?
There are indeed sugar cubes.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna buy?
Is it like a sign where you like drop them in, or do I gotta ask the lady?
Well, I mean, the lady comes back out, and she comes out with like a tray of cooled down cookies and whatnot. And she's like, is there anything else I can do for you? Would you like to buy anything?
Oh, yes, miss. I noticed your tray of sugar cubes over there. They seemed like a fine assortment, and I was wishing to purchase some.
I mean, sure. They're just sugar cubes. So sure. All right. Will be about a copper for 10.
I like it. You have yourself a deal.
All right. What do you hand her?
A copper.
Cool. And she takes it, gives you like a small little baggie. It's a see-through baggie, and it's got like sugar cubes in it. There you go.
Hell yeah.
No.
Anything else?
That'll be all. Thank you very much, friend.
All right. Mhm.
So as we exit, Dagon will turn to Amon and say, I'm quite familiar with... Maybe not quite familiar. I've had experience with things that man was talking about. Bralk, the wet
Yes.
slopping noises.
Coyotes?
Not quite.
I'm somewhat concerned.
Well-
It has to do with my... And he kind of like lifts his hood to show her like the mutations a little bit.
See,
This
I
could be
love you so
bad.
much.
well, you did say you liked to. Well, no, I said I liked to get in trouble.
Trouble has its way of finding me, so
Trouble
trouble
is
will
not-
have.
Trouble is not always bad. Trouble can be fun.
You guys see as Gautrissimo's kind of running up to you guys real quick, and it's just like, "Hey guys, how's it going? The rest of the guys are just vibing back there. I figured I could come and help. Is it all right?"
If that is what you wish, I am shocked to see you so far from your companion.
I mean, yeah. I saw you guys across the river. I figured I could make it before anybody tried to snatch me up and put me into the slave trade. So,
Well, your company is welcome.
Could I... So with Marcane, I'd want to go and talk to him about, like, does it look like the environment of this river that we're by, does it look suitable to some sort of, like, predatory animal, or...
It's water, so yes.
Well, just, like, kind of, like, science talk. He's good at that. I'm not good at that.
it's okay, bro.
I wonder. What do you think the monster could be? Or thing that goes bump in the night? Any ideas?
Are you
Hunter,
talking to me? Or
I'm
Marcane?
talking to the class, essentially.
Oh.
You, Marcane,
Oh, I have no
Right.
idea. This requires further study.
Well, and she'll turn to Craig. Why don't you take us to the site of where you heard the noises, and maybe our friend can investigate a little bit more, gain some evidence.
Well, like I said, I just heard the noises, and it was loud, and it was all over the place. So I don't quite know exactly where it was coming from. It's the reason why I tried to get the guards involved, and they didn't really do very much. It's the reason why I'm getting you guys involved. I mean, wasn't there noise? Didn't you guys say that they heard slopping down by the water? Why don't we just go over there?
All right,
Um,
to the riverbanks we go.
I mean, we don't have to if you don't want to. I was just giving another option.
Take a peek.
Not Marcane. Dagon. I'm assuming like this dude like gestured towards the river or whatever.
Yeah.
Without saying anything, Dagon would go over and just kind of get in the water, and then you see him kind of do like a, not necessarily a prayer, but maybe he's like kind of meditating, as he slips under the water. And fun fact, I can breathe underwater, so
Oh yeah.
I can.
Awesome.
Path of the Deep Barbarian, baby.
Give me that perception, if you would.
Does he normally do that?
I have to admit this is a new one for me.
So you go under this water, and then you immediately realize, yes, this water is used for transporting small barges, and is in the middle of a city. It is nasty fucking water. It's hard to see.
Blech.
It might as well
Can I
be
look-
where all the chamber pots we dumped.
Yeah. Can I look for any? I'd be looking for like sewers or places that are like crevices that I know things like to make little habitats out of.
Sure. You can give me an investigation if you'd like,
Oh boy.
because that's what you're
Peaches,
trying
I
to
gotta
figure
put you
out.
down, okay?
Say Peaches would make
got-
you pass out.
I know he do.
What a
He's
sweet
just
little
he's
pillow, though.
warm. He's warm and he's heavy.
Aren't animals great? That's a wild ass animal sitting on your chest, and he loves it.
It's a predator.
I know,
That's a
yeah.
No, it's
flavor.
not. We're
If
blooping.
If that thing was the size of a dog, you'd be in big trouble. Like, it would totally eat.
Oh
you.
yeah, cats are God's apex predator, man. It's just too bad that they're a foot
Lazy.
tall and
Yeah.
tiny. If they were
It
they were
would be badass
bigger-
to like domesticate a bobcat.
I
my
mean,
uncle
look
had
at
a
Norwegian
bobcat.
forest, Norwegian forest cats. Those
Norwegian
things are
forest cats, I
huge.
love them.
Damn. Or if they like.
They're
what
still
if we
smaller
went
than Maine Coons though.
A step further.
I
and
had
it's
a
like
big ass
tiger.
Maine Coon.
Listen, Joe Exotic. That's what happens when you own, when you own tigers.
No, I'm not saying like,
Oh,
like
excuse me,
if one
Jesus.
was genuinely friendly to you, that'd be badass.
Oh yeah. Oh
Alright,
man.
so
All right.
12 for the investigation check.
So you're looking around, and you don't really see anything like that. You do see what seem to be like larger slide marks than what very few fish you see around here. And I mean, like, these are larger sort of slide marks, and it's a little freaky. And then as you kind of like, are swimming forward, looking around, you feel this feeling of kind of like an innate fear for a split second, and then you like quickly turn behind you and you see this humongous catfish. I'm talking about like the stories of the sedan-sized catfish that live at dams, like that size of a catfish.
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, did you not know that?
I've never
So-
heard of this a day in my life.
So they're people that do like the dam fixes. I know. Sorry to go off course. The people
No,
No,
that,
no, no.
like
This is cool.
that do scuba down and like fix the small little leaks in dams and whatnot. People don't stay in that job very long because they do it, and then it's so murky down there because all the water's always getting agitated, and then all they see is a mouth the size of a front end of a truck.
Yep.
What the fuck?
So that's
Yeah.
a pretty common fisher lore thing. The dams, dude, catfish hang around there because dead fish corpses collect around there, and it's basically just free food for them.
And
So you
they
get these
keep
catfish that
growing.
live there for years. Yeah, catfish will keep growing, and they can live to be like 40, 50, like years old, if not older. But I've seen them like even just like on little dams down in Mississippi. The fucking a big old catfish mouth that's about 2 feet across.
It's wild. Oh man,
Yeah.
it is wild.
But yeah, you see you see a catfish like that fucking size, and like I don't know what you do, but that is up to you on that front.
Do I have? Did I take animal handling? Oh shit, I didn't. Fuck. So I didn't take animal handling as a skill, but I did have
You
my
can always try.
I was a fisherman. Yeah. Could I try to like appeal to this thing, even though it's terrifying? Can
I
try
don't
to,
know how
like-
you get. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna appeal to this thing, but you can sure as hell give me a roll if you
Do I have
explain
any
to me how
food?
you're gonna. I
the
mean,
sugar cubes.
the sugar cubes are up on water, so it doesn't up out of the water, so it doesn't dissolve. You might have some like, you might have forgotten like a piece of hardtack in your in one of your pockets or something. It's very soggy, but it's it's hardtack, so now I guess it's like a normal cookie.
I'm judging from your reaction. Is this the? No, this isn't a thing that's been taking people. It's a catfish. This is just something that lives in the river.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
if you want to fuck with this thing, you can.
I want to try to be nice to it. So animal handling roll, you said?
Animal handling. How are you gonna try to do this? Because this determines whether or not it's a flat roll or disadvantage.
I think I would just calmly reach into like my knapsack, thinking of whatever food I have not eaten because I didn't want to eat it,
Yeah.
just some ration I was saving for whatever, in an attempt to like, hey, maybe this thing would want this instead. It's the closer thing to it.
All right. Give me animal handling. All right. You take this thing out. You have it in your hand. You have your hand closed, and then this catfish just goes funk, and it there's no teeth, so it's just on your arm. But like
Oh,
as you're
boy.
looking at it, you realize you're moving your arm and you're not hitting the sides of its mouth yet. You're hitting the
Wow.
top and bottom, but you're not hitting the sides. And it's just
Oh my god.
I don't know what you want to do with it.
Shit. I guess my first instinct is to try to pull my hand out of it.
All right, you can
Out of
give
its mouth.
you can give me a you can give me a strength. I have got to import a large fish now, so give me a second.
Dagon's going noodling.
I'm gonna grab a drinky poo while you import that.
Can we see any like disturbance from the surface, or are we just like, well, I guess we'll wait for him to come back up?
You can start seeing a disturbance going on.
Do you want like a perception check?
Yeah. Yeah, give me your perception.
I might be good at that. I don't remember. I am 22.
Yeah, so you're looking down. Both of you guys are looking down. Both you guys see this really. You see the shadow behind him kind of appear. Then you see him turn around, and you can see like his arm go out, and then you see the shadow just like move really far up his arm, and it just and you guys are just seeing this, and he's just
Why did he
Marking,
jump
is
that?
that normal for him?
No. I don't honestly know.
Should we do something?
What would you propose?
Maybe a swift intervention?
Be my guest. I'm not getting wet.
Well, neither am I. Let's just hope he can fend for himself.
strength saving, not saving. This is an ability
He's
check.
the one that wanted to catch fish.
Yeah, so you get your arm out of its mouth, but it's it's still looking at you. Sabrina fucking Hux, crackhead energy. Calm down. Oh my god. Did you guys just see my dog? Oh no, you guys can't see it.
Oh,
Fuck.
are you on camera still?
Yeah, it's part of the stream. I don't go through the other thing. It's just
In
log
Discord?
sound. Yeah, I don't go through Discord. I go through like in the different thing. I go through a different thing.
Oh, okay.
That was fucking hilarious. All right, so yeah, what do you want to do down here in the water with this thing looking at you very upset, like?
Here, let me open 5e tools. I want to see what the limitations of my my telepathic ability is.
It is too dumb to understand you. Let's just get this straight
Shit.
out of the way.
Okay, even if I spoke to it in deep speech?
It is. It's got a 2 to its intelligence. It is all reactionary.
Okay, could I just try to, like, slowly swim away as I, let go of the hardtack?
Sure. As you like rip your hand out of its mouth, you can. Why not? Give me a.
Yeah.
Give me a an athletics, please. This is more just the. There you go. All right. So yeah, you start backing up, and it's following you, but you're moving way quicker than it's gonna move to get after you.
Okay.
You know, and you kind of just see it as it like starts to go back into the water and then like settle down somewhere as it just starts floating there. Yeah. So the people that were outside of the water and along the bank, were you guys investigating around the bank at all?
No.
I would have been yes.
All right, give me an investigation, please. Our Servant, the one person who should be able to investigate.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking around, and during this whole time, you're like, large sloshing, watery sounds, feet. What could it be? What could it be? And then, as you get closer to an edge that's like maybe about 30 feet up the water, like up the riverbank or whatever, you see these large web feet, like footprints. Very big. Like, you put your hand in there and your hand doesn't, like, it's a little bit wider than your hand is when it's fully splayed.
Ew.
Could have left this.
And it looks like it's bipedal.
Amon's gonna like paddle over and kind of peer over the shoulder. Well, that's a large footprint.
Does it look just like it just starts here?
It looks like it's started here. Yeah, it looks like this is like where it came out of the water from.
Something came out of the water. Something big.
Like bigger than you, bigger than Dagon, bigger than the Goliath.
Judging from the footprint, would I be able to know?
Uh,
Like, based on how deep the footprint was and shit like that?
so you're looking at this. You give me. I'd say you're. I wouldn't really say that you've gone hunting very much, but
I can roll a nature check.
I
That
think
might be something Amon would know.
I think. Well, I'm gonna want Marcane to make that that check, and then you can also make it separately, or you could give him advantage on it. But it is. It would be
I
a
have a negative one
nature
in
or...
nature, so never mind.
Marcane, if you would like, you can give me either a flat intelligence ability check, for like history, see if you're able to, you know, recall anything, or a nature check if you'd like.
Hmm.
Alrighty, so you're trying to recall things, and you can recall a you can recall a couple different things. There are fish people. You don't think that they would be this far inland, but it is an option. There's also, I'm gonna find him real quick. You also know of a monstrosity, possibly, that could be along the same lines, known as what is it? It's going into your head and it's leaving, but like something hob. Um, and then finally, when you're looking down at these footprints, you notice that they are like web feet. And then it kind of snaps in, and it's just like Banderhop. That's what it is.
There's a Vanderhop.
You know
Isn't
these.
tight?
You know these things are monstrosities that have been made by wizards or some type of person with magical inclinations.
Would I know what that is?
You would not.
Okay.
Isn't tight.
Not quite.
What?
It's being created by a most likely evil sorcerer or wizard.
Could it be our friend in the castle?
I suppose it could be, but I doubt it.
So I don't particularly know what a Banderhob is. Do you care to explain?
I don't remember what Banderhops are.
So Banderhob,
I don't know what they are about and what they look like or what's special about them.
so they're like a bipedal toad. Large bipedal toad. They can be made by wizards, sorcerers, liches. Hags are most likely to be the thing to make them. But they are. You can only really like. It's hard. It's hard for you to kind of like remember everything. You know that like if they are going in somewhere, they're typically not just straight out killing people. They're more kidnapping them.
Yeah.
Like grabbing them, putting them into their mouth, and then fucking off. Sometimes they will and then kill them and eat them for their food, but it's very unlikely. Like a large toad monster thing.
Sounds delightful.
Yeah, so for this, it's fine with like me rolling or whatever because I'm on a new continent or whatever, and I don't know everything over here. But I do have the ability Perfect Recall. Anything I commit to memory, I can remember at any point in the future without requiring an ability check. Like for that, that's obvious. That's not something I would have committed to memory. It's like something I happened to read somewhere way back when.
Yeah. Oh, I get you. You've got that. Keen mind.
I've got Keen Mind 2.0.
Yeah.
Keen Mind is just the past month. This is at any point in the future.
Yep.
Anti-ADHD.
Yeah, anti-ADHD.
All right, but yeah, so that's kind of what you're heavily leaning towards for the
And I'll
time
relate
being.
this information to them as well.
I don't like that.
Yep, I don't like it either.
A fantastical creature. Of fantastical terror.
Craig did not come down with you to the side of the river because he does not want to get his nice fancy clothing all sorts of messed up. But yeah.
Did you see anything below the water? You were down there for quite some time, and we noticed you were in an altercation of sorts.
There was a fish, a big fish. I liked the way it looked. It was nice. It was big. It was weird. It tried to eat my hand when I offered it food. But for whatever reason, I'm fond of this fish. I will call him Mud Boy.
Have you ever considered a career in poetry? You have quite a way with words.
I might like to acquire this fish's affection at some point.
Are you gonna fuck the fish?
What'd you say?
Are you gonna fuck the fish?
No, no. He just likes
Fish
it. Like,
fucker!
he was fish fuck. No, he's like I want to pet it. I want to swim with it. Like he's called to be.
That's what noodling is.
Yeah. That's not what noodling is.
Oh god. Sheesh.
Dagon's always called to be one with the sea, and so he has like affinity for these things. But he likes the fish, so
Big fish.
I came into the fish's space and he defended himself, so he's not mad at it.
How dare you come in the fish's space? How rude.
Yeah.
Do you remember the pamphlet I took from the dude that sold us Muley?
Yes.
Could I flip through that really quick to see if this fish was in there?
It was not.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Catfish. This style of catfish is not native to the Western continent.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That was a totally different continent. All right.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, he would, but he wouldn't even think to ask anybody locally for a fish resource. So he'd be
Why
like,
do
"Oh,
we need a fish?
I've discovered a new fish."
No, you have not.
But yeah, that's what I saw down in the river.
Nothing abnormal.
Nothing as nefarious as this. What was that thing? The
Vanderhop.
Bander. Nothing as nefarious as this Banderhub that my brother has named.
Markeen, are you aware if Banderhobs are nocturnal or not?
We're gonna say.
Am I?
We're gonna say you're not. But what you know so far is it's only done stuff at night. So far from what you've heard.
So we
Well-
could assume that it's nocturnal.
Yeah.
It seems the disappearances are happening at night.
It will probably be the work of this Bandohop.
A
We could-
crazy idea.
Mm.
Should we wait till nightfall and see if this thing comes out?
Well, I don't know if you're the fish person, so do fish usually come out of the water at night?
I've never seen a fish come out of the water at all.
Hmm.
Lies. You remember when you were a child. Flashback.
Okay. I wasn't intentionally lying. What do I remember in this moment then?
Walking
Your
catfish.
family.
Oh shit. Then.
Oh my
I
god, I just put the two. Okay.
I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say.
I just put 2 and 2 together. Okay. I see what you did there.
2 and 2 together. What do you mean?
Your last name.
You're a HP fan?
Look at me. Of course I am. Well, not a fan of him, but you know.
Yes,
of
blonde
the
girl
stories.
screams. HP Lovecraft.
Play D&D. Of course I know H.P. Lovecraft. I made an entire cult in one of my campaigns called the Cult of Cthulhu.
Hell yeah.
Cult of Cthulhu.
I'm the fish person. Wait, do you think Dagon would be averse to waiting for this thing, or setting up some sort of trap for it?
I don't know. That is up to you. Would Dagon care about waiting? Would Dagon just try to make noise to make this thing do something? Start splashing in the water. I don't know. How would Dagon vibe?
Well, I think with like we can assume that it works at night, so he would think, why try to make it fight against its nature? Let's wait till this thing comes out naturally because he's a tradesman. He's tired. He's lazy. So let's just let this thing do its thing. Maybe we could set up some sort of trap. Is there a way we could cover like a dummy human body and some fish, and see if this thing will try to capture it?
Hear me out. Instead of a dummy human, why don't we just get a regular human to sit as bait?
Who would volunteer for that?
Bellissima!
What? Marcane, you would volunteer for this?
Why not?
Why not?
It doesn't seem like it's much your alley going into the, well, quite literally the belly of the beast.
All I have to do is sit here.
Well, we have to wait for night. And what if it grabs you? Are you wanting to get kidnapped?
You really think it'll be able to kidnap me?
Maybe we should let it kidnap you, see where it's taking the missing people.
If we're
Probably
assuming
into
we
the
can
water right there.
If we can stop the kidnapping, we need to be able to learn information of where this thing works and why. Brother,
Maybe
are
we need
these?
its maker.
Can we talk to these things?
No.
They're not intelligent enough to get
No.
information from. So then, maybe my initial idea was wrong, that the way to discern their purpose is by trapping one. I don't think this is a good idea anymore. Maybe we should explore another avenue of finding out why these people are disappearing.
I think maybe having someone get kidnapped who can verily fight their way out of a situation, so we can find where it's taking the people, because we don't know if they're being consumed or not. And as Marcane told us, they're usually made by hags, mages, witches, that sort of people.
Oh, I'm assuming these things would bring people into the water
Well, yes.
and then take them elsewhere.
That's what
I'm the only
assuming.
one that water doesn't pose a hazard to. But say this thing swims a mile down the river, I have no way of telling you where I am.
We could follow you. I have very good eyes. Also, I'll be right back. Sorry.
I can't think of any like mechanical way of us communicating Dagon's location.
Besides some type of spell, which I don't think no one in this group has that spell.
Unless we wanted
Nope.
to go search for somebody that has like the message rocks, that magical item.
You guys could do that. I think you know of somebody that does have that. William and Felcrath, they use that.
They have the message rock, the messaging stone things.
Yeah, William gave one to Felcrath just in case he got in trouble on his daily gathering supplies for the cook.
Not in a. My idea isn't for like metagaming. It's more for expediency. Well, it's kind of both in the same. One and the same. Can we just say we have those? Do you want to roleplay us getting those from them?
I mean, you could probably get one from Felcrath. William is indisposed somewhere about town.
Oh, that's right. He got decked down like a motherfucker, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Yes, he did. I don't know.
I'm
Well, I think
dying.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Quick, quick bathroom break.
For show.
Nope. Braiding thine hair, I see.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back. It's a quick BR because Christine did use the restroom.
Oh.
And Hunter got sucked up into braiding his hair. ADHD vibes.
ADHD vibes.
ADHD.
Okay, well then I'm gonna grab food real quick.
Alright, yeah, man. Okay. Oh, thank you, babe. Poor biscuit. Okay, I'm back. Goodness. Terrible gas. God. So, I found out that my dice had 2d20s today. I didn't realize that I said the 2d20 dice.
Love that.
Yeah! That's crazy. These dice feel weighted. There we go. Hey, 212s meant to be. The simple dichotomy of it all. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry for this session being a little wonky, fellows.
I don't care.
I do though.
Sorry, I just poofed. My fire alarm started going off.
Oh, that's fun.
Hmm.
It's amazing. I like it a lot. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what's going on. Is everyone
I
back?
just wanted to.
Almost.
He did a drive-by.
He did. He really did. He just said, ew. Ooh, sheesh.
Hello, brother.
Hello, brother.
Ah, brother, help me.
All right. So,
Never mind.
Meat stick.
Yeah,
Uh,
meat stick.
So, yes. Yeah, you guys are, just to get us back to where we were, you guys are currently back to, on this sort of little bank of the river. A mud boy is swimming around in the water somewhere. You guys are trying to figure out what you guys would like to do next.
I believe it might be in. I believe in good standing that it might be best if we set a trap, perhaps, and follow them. I know that you can't really communicate where it's taking you, but we could follow you. I can see in the dark.
I can give the ability to. I have the ability to give person or a creature of my choosing the ability to speak telepathically with me for 1 hour.
How far is the distance?
That's what I was looking for.
If it's just 1 hour, then there might be a connection that you forge, and it'll last for that hour.
It's under the Kalishtar race traits.
Hmm. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll say that that's good. We'll say that it'll work. It'll
Okay.
work for what it needs to. All right. Just so we're not trying to. Click like math rock go go. All right. That's what's up with this. All right. Cool. So you guys kind of have a plan. It is still like midday. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do? Besides not die.
I have a very potentially stupid idea.
Sorry.
What would that be?
Well, if we're not able to track each other telepathically, what if we just did a physical tracker?
Just
And hear me out. This could not work. I'm not very proficient in fishing. What if we tied a rope to you, Dagon, and then on the other end, we have some sort of bottle that will float. So wherever it takes you under the water, we can just follow the bottle. Should we not be able to speak with you?
Thought you were gonna say 2 tin cans on each end of the string.
I'm not sure I understand what that is.
I like this bottle idea.
all right then.
Should we find maybe some rope and
Most of you guys have.
Chip.
You guys should
Yeah,
have
I
rope
have.
on, yeah.
And then I would want to give Amon the ability to telepathically speak with me.
Well,
By saying like, Miss Head Feathers, Featherhead, Amon. Please
it
don't
feels
let
like an
this.
insult.
I'm enamored with how to address you. You're so formal and clean.
You could call me by my name like I do to you.
Amon. All right, Miss Amon. Please don't let this worry you. My brother told me to not do this lightly. And then, the next time you would hear his voice, it would be in your head telepathically. We might be able to speak this way for a short period of time.
Oh, another voice in my head.
Oh, does Amon have... You don't have to answer that. Does Amon have telepathic links with other things?
Of a sort, we'll say.
As you
Okay, so
as you
she might be
kinda-
familiar with it.
as you kind of connect with her for a split second, you have this weird feeling of like unease settle in, almost as if there's a consistent like drop of water or like a consistent sort of like insert random fuzzy background noise. No, it's
Okay.
just a little, just this small little undertone of just
White noise.
yeah.
Is that like a character thing? Does that have to do with you?
Yes.
Could be.
Neat. Okay. Oh shit. I guess we are a ways out from
Night.
nighttime, aren't we?
Yeah, just a bit.
Can we just
we can
copy
s-
and paste this shit
yeah.
until nighttime? Alright, cool.
Well,
Yeah.
we should find a buoy first.
Oh yeah, the
Maybe some
bottle.
other traps wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Speak with
Oh.
them, see what they've seen.
Yes. That is a good idea, Marcane. Which do you think would be best?
Bear traps.
Bear traps.
If we place a bunch in the brush around this little watery thing, we know where they are, but it might not, and that way it won't even have to kidnap you. We have it.
Well, I did think the plan was for us to follow the creature back
Oh.
to its hiding.
Oh,
See
I
if we
misunderstood.
Yes, we are trying to relocate the missing
Origin.
persons.
It's like a catch and release program.
Plus, I don't think bear traps would work on fish. They're for bears.
I do have to agree with Dagon here. It's quite literally in the name.
Marcane.
Huh?
Marquine's just sitting there like,
You
Just
heard that,
fucking-
right? The bear traps wouldn't work because it's meant for bears,
not fish.
Oh my god.
not fish. Seconded. And then for a split second there you see Gobtrissimo as they're like, I think I'm gonna agree with them on this one. It is in the name.
It's in the name.
I like the kidnapping plan part more.
Just as long as I don't get kidnapped, I'm tired of that. Sabrina, stop it.
Carolina Reaper meat stick.
Mystic.
Yeah, there's a
It's
local.
okay, I definitely thought you were holding lipstick earlier.
Just.
No, it's a local beef processing place by me. High quality stuff, man. Very tasty.
Uh-huh, I'm sure.
High quality, spicy lipstick.
Yeah,
My
right?
friend Dagon, you smell rancid, by the way. Because you just swam in that nasty river. However, you, with your background, would you know where we could find a buoy?
I guess he would try to lean on his knowledge of, like, did it look like there was any, like fisheries near?
You don't know. There is a native right up the hill from you guys looking down at Dagon, kind of disgusted in his all white clothing.
Oh, you're talking about Craig?
Yeah, I'm talking about Craig.
I forgot
Alright.
about you. You've been so quiet.
Craig
Would
is
you
just
know
like,
where we could find a buoy?
I mean, we could probably just get like an empty barrel, put a hole in it, and shove a rope in there. Should stay afloat.
If that is, wait, if you think that would work better,
I mean,
I'm all for it.
a buoy is just something that's got the ability to float. So I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. fact,
But you are knowledgeable of this town. Is there a fish place where we can
Fish place.
a dock?
I mean, the dock is like the docks that we get everything from are like a day out, and then back. It's you know it's a little wonky. I mean, you could always go to Newport or Forlornport, where you know it does open up into like the tributary. It's over there. Just go that way.
We'll go with your barrel idea. Could we Could you show us where we could acquire an empty barrel? I'm
Sure,
sure
there would be a barrel.
William would might. Yeah, William would.
Yeah,
probably have.
back at the Waiting Owl. I'm sure there would be a barrel there.
Yep.
Well, Marcane lead the way because I don't remember where we came from.
A super expensive fucking bourbon barrel. We're using it as a buoy.
That way.
In some shit river.
Alright. Alright, so you guys start making your way back. Dagon, I don't know how you feel about, you know, you don't really notice the smell too much because you've gone, like, I think the longest you've probably gone is like 7 months without a bath.
Yeah, something like that.
So, you know, it brought you a little bit to past the point of ripe. It started bothering you and then it kind of like subsided. You do see is like Craig is like
We've gone from ripe to publicly offensive.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Could Amon like druid craft like a puff of like floral
Olive.
smelling stuff around him so that she can't smell him?
You can 100% just like make lavender like petals or whatever, and then just like stuff them up your nose or something.
Oh yeah, that's what she's gonna like make a little flowered necklace of
There you go.
lavender and just
Are you gonna put like a lilac stem behind his ear?
yeah, she's gonna give him a little sprig of lavender.
He's
like-
oh, color, nice. It's pretty.
It smells a lot better than you do right now.
Craig is
So I
just like
suppose the riper the bait, the bigger the fish.
Glee said, my lady.
Craig is looking at you guys, and he is staying a good like 3 feet like in front of you, just like yeah.
He's just looking at us like
You guys, I mean, if it's going after people, I think, you know, maybe smelling like people rather than piss and shit might be just as fine.
Hey, the Waiting Owl does have baths, doesn't it?
Yep, across the street.
Besides, you took a bath this morning.
Yeah.
Twice in one day. That must be a record for
Back in the day when soap is a commodity, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So as you guys make it back to the Waiting Owl, you start walking in, and Felgrath just like puts up his hand to Dagon, and it's just like, no, all of this right here, no, just go. Here's the key. Get to the bathhouse. Get in there. Wash yourself off or something. Just no. No. Okay.
Would you like a change of clothes, Dagon? I'm sure your brother would be more than happy to get you a change that
Do we
isn't
have
soaked in excrement.
access to a change of clothes?
There's
Usually,
a-
like in
Honestly, you probably not. You probably brought maybe like 3
Okay.
sets of clothes, and they're all pretty nasty at this point.
Yeah.
That last set was like the one that was nice.
Yeah, the one I went into the river was that was my church clothes.
yeah. You know, there
Your
was
Sunday best.
it was your non-holy clothes. But yeah. There's a moment where Craig's just looking at you guys, and it's just like, now, I could. What's your size? I could always just take it out of the pay. anything's better than. Does it have to have a
You-
hood? What's going on?
Yes, it
I mean-
has to have a hood. Please, a hood.
Dagon, you have clothes that aren't soaked in awful things, right? Well, awful by normal. Well, anything that's not soaked in the excrement, blood
I
is
don't-
fine.
I have hide armor and common clothes in my equipment, and I feel like that's something that you wear your hide armor on top of your common clothes. So, no. Maybe I'll
Why
just
don't you
take
just? Why don't you just go wash yourself and your clothes, and by nightfall you should be dried out.
a quick dunk in the river. The clean
Not the river.
Bath.
Please, not the
Please,
river.
please, just
Alright.
just go to the bath. Take the and you see Felkrath as they're holding their nose, this half orc with like these small tusks, just holding their nose. Just take the key. I'll be over there with a towel. Just
Mom's gonna like bridge
don't.
the gap and take the key and then hand off the key.
And I'll do the
Thank
fancy thing
you.
again where I stick out a pinky and be like, "Yes, I'll take a bath." Eh.
Dagon's like, I have not been pampered in this like this ever.
This is so fancy.
So fancy, so fun.
All right, so Dagon is taking a bath,
Rub dub, just
Um,
relaxing in the tub.
exfoliating and shit.
Felcraft, I hate to be more of a bother than we already are. However, a recent occurrence has us in need of an empty barrel that would probably float. One that you maybe don't care about at all and don't mind us potentially destroying.
I do have an old vintage from another land called Granny Meads. I think we've ran through those the mead in that barrel.
And you have no need for this barrel after, like, at
Mm.
all.
No, I
Okay,
I think we can part with it, no problem.
okay. Do you mind if we take it off your hands?
Sure. You when William's back, he might ask if a little bit of money. The barrels are expensive, but
I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
yeah, of course. Sure. Just oh goodness, what did he
It's
do?
best if
What did
you-
he do?
He
Maybe I
went
don't
for a
want to
little
know.
dip in the river and made a friend.
No.
You guys hear from the bathhouse, "What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa! What's new, pussycat?" Is he singing Tom Jones?
Oh my God.
God. Oh goodness. Alright.
Anyways, he went for a little dip in the river. It was not planned.
Oh,
Apparently, it's not normal.
to go dipping in the river where everyone.
Or specifically, Dagon to go dipping in the river. I'm assuming it's not normal here as well.
No, people don't go in the river like that. It's not one of those things. It's the chamber pot. I mean,
Oh,
farther up the
lovely.
river, further inland, people might do that. Like 6 hour, 3 hour, an hour walk north maybe they might do that. Not this close to the city though. It's way too
Contaminated.
gross. It is.
Too
i-
potent.
Oh. Oh.
Would you mind if I washed my hands really quick?
Of course, yeah. Go ahead. It's fine.
My
Let
thanks.
me get the doors for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
She
and
just
Craig-
realized that she put the thing behind his ear and handed him the key, and that's a lot of.
All
Lots
the
of
flashbacks.
So we
Oh.
can.
There's like a butt wipe on Dagon's dreads.
Uh,
Oh
is-
God.
Oh no. Anyway. Is there anything anybody would like to do before we skip to the night? Hunter, anything? Fuck, I woke him up.
No, I dropped my black and wild.
Oh no.
You wood tip or plastic
no.
tip, man?
Plastic tip.
Remember?
Oh, my man.
No, I have nothing special that I want to do.
Alright. Anybody else, anything special they want to do?
I suppose that Amon would probably just try to get any more information out of Markane because she's a curious cat.
Alright. Well, what would you like to ask, Markane?
Marquise, does your brother has some strange abilities? Are
Mhm.
you also similar to your brother in that capability?
Mm,
Besides your natural intuitiveness, that is.
I feel I've become slave to a greater demon that might one day eat my soul, but other than that, no, not really.
Oh, you as well.
Yeah, and I imagine I'm like sitting outside looking at the stars right now while she's talking to me about this. And I'll put my hand over the ground like this, and you see the scythe rays from this wispy shadow portal that opens on the ground, and it's just glowing. And I was like, yep, I somehow got stuck with this, and now I can't get rid of it even if I wanted to.
And she'll kind of roll up her sleeve a little bit, showing off like a little bit of her skin. And because Markine's very like observant, you'll notice that instead of veins, it looks like her skin looks like there's something growing underneath it.
I don't think I'd be able to get rid of this, even if I wanted to. But these
Just gonna kind of
little...
like snatch your
demons.
wrist up and get a little bit of a better look.
Oh, okay. Getting grabby. These
Well, this
demons,
kind
as
of
you put it, make us stronger, though. For our purposes.
this looks like it might fall into one of my areas of study.
Are you...
She's gonna kind of like pause for a minute.
Do you perchance study mycelium? Mushrooms?
Get that Last
Can't
of Us
say
stuff
that I
and
have.
chuck it out of here.
I won't go into too much detail, but the source of my power is, well, the spores, the mycelium. I've become one with it. We all go through
The
our
spore
own
druid?
It's a complicated procedure, but of a
Oh,
sort.
in player, I'm asking, are you a
Yeah.
spore druid?
She is.
Okay,
Oh, that's
But-
bitch.
fantastic.
Very cool flavor class.
She's
Can I do a medicine check to see like how it's interacting with your body?
yeah, go ahead.
If she allows you to, then by all means.
She's like fully letting him examine.
Well, then I'm gonna take. If I'm getting oh my god!
It's
You
meant
can
to
just-
be.
Ask.
No, fuck that. I'm using intellect die.
Are you re-rolling it?
No,
Or getting more
whenever
added?
I make a wisdom, charisma, or intelligence checks, I can roll an intellect die and add it to the result.
By all means, roll that intellect die. There we go. 16 total. All right, that's going to your medicine or perception?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I didn't mean to click the perception one.
Gotcha. Okay. So you go into your so the 16. You're looking at this and you can see that like it grows, but it kind of just looks like it looks like it's taking place of the blood. It looks like the way her body is operating is different than like you or your brother, where like you can see like the different colorations in the veins. Instead, with them, what would look like veins look more like a complex root system.
So while he's holding your wrists, you're getting probably the vague sense of you are now a specimen and no longer a person. And then he quickly comes back to his senses and like puts your arm down, realizing he's just kind of like the man handling you for a second. Like, I'm sorry, I've never seen something like that before. I must admit, I'd love to see what's inside of you, but I guess I'll have to wait for post-mortem.
Damn.
I think
Holy-
we're a little well past post-mortem in my case.
Where is the quack emoji? Fucking
Post-mortem?
Post-mortem.
pre-postmortem?
I would be
Pre-post.
curious to know what has taken place, as I'm not entirely sure myself. It was not entirely voluntary, but a welcome change.
Get it, bro.
If you would like, I will cut myself to see what happens.
No.
Yo,
No.
this is way kinky, bro. What the hell?
I must
What
Although I
admit,
must
I-
admit, I am curious.
Maybe when we set the trap, we'll see on the other side what happens.
I mean,
I think I did go a little unscathed our last fight.
there's an ethical boundary here. While I know I could immediately repair any damage to your body, damaging your body for the purpose of science while you're still alive approaches some moral boundaries.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Captrissimo is on the opposite side
I
of the
do.
bank.
She's gonna pull out a small knife from her
Don't-
like her like toolkit, and she's gonna
Don't
like
use
prick her
don't
finger,
use anything crude and unclean like that. I have a scalpel.
and she's gonna like prick her like slice her finger on the scalpel.
And I'm like real close examining what happens to like
All right.
do spores start drifting out?
So spores don't start drifting out, but what you see is as that slice on the how big of a slice is there? Is it just like across the tip of your
So-
finger, or
It's like the length of a paper cut, but she went pretty like she full on like
gotcha?
she went deep.
Okay, so as you see, the top part of the skin, and where some of the blood vessels are, you can see is some of the blood vessels have changed into a mycelium. It isn't spores coming out, but what you see is where you would see blood, it is more of this white liquid that's just kind of oozing out as if blood, but kind of sticky. Just a little tacky.
She's just gonna like
And then as you look down even farther into like the muscle fibers, the muscle fibers kind of look a little more gilly, a little more fleshy.
I'm going to scrape off a little of the white tacky ooze stuff, and I'm gonna put it on fuck, what do I have on me that I could put that on?
I'd say you'd have small specimen vials.
Yeah, I have a vial, yeah.
There you go.
I'll put it in a vial. Have a closer look at this later.
A bit of. The more you know about my condition, the easier it is for you to help me should anything go awry. Should any changes take place that I am not sure of, or if I were to get injured and normal remedies would not work on me.
And for the meantime, I'll take your finger and combat medic that shit.
slap a band-aid on it.
No, basically, I take my thumb and I rub it over your finger and it heals.
Oh shit! All right.
right on back.
That is my gift. My studies have made me probably one of the best doctors on this side of the country.
I am glad to have you as an ally rather than an enemy.
I can take it apart just as quickly as I can put it back together. I say
Oh,
with a
I'm sure.
grin.
I'm sure, but I have my own tricks up my sleeve.
Look at
Or
this guy.
under my skin.
Or under my skin.
It's a big baby.
Not to interrupt the roleplay, but look at this.
That's
He's
a good cat.
Baby. He's a big baby.
He's in his
just a
teenage
Just
years.
love.
baby. All right.
Ice, come here. I want to level my cat again. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Easy.
Don't grab your
You're-
cat on there.
Hey,
You're-
sis, come here.
Does your brother always take such long baths?
With how much he has to clean off of himself.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Fucking Gavtrissimo is taking a bath as well because he's just like, I mean, if it's open, might as well.
And and Gavtrissimo and I like be singing in the shower together.
Of course,
Like we're
Gavtrissi
hitting-
knows all of it. All
Like,
Oh
of it.
my god.
handing the soap back and forth as the microphone's singing
Oh,
like 60s bop music.
God. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, that works. But yeah,
Just
we'll.
both the songs I named were Tom Jones.
All right. So, is that all for this little bit of RP?
The show.
Marcane, I would appreciate if you weren't so forthcoming of my condition.
What condition?
Exactly.
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Many thanks.
This kid is playing with my mic.
Huh?
The cat's trying to eat the mic. The cat is now Dagon.
The cat is Dagon. Who knew? Dagon comes out of the shower. Meow.
What a strange mutation.
Anyway.
Good boy.
And so we'll have a nice little skippity-doo, skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day. Now it goes to skippity night. So it is nighttime. You guys have set yourself up.
Yes.
Whew.
I'm covered in fish bait after my bath.
You say you're covered in fish bait after your bath?
No, you have to smell like a human, Dagon. Put the fish bait down.
Sorry. I just love worms.
Wormies.
Dagon went out to a fisher store. He went down to the to one of the ports and just like has a bucket of a bucket of worms now, and it's just like arm
Classic.
deep into it.
That's a whole new can of worms.
But alrighty.
So yeah, however, it would be most advantageous for Dagon to be positioned as human smelling as possible by the cement stairs underneath the bridge. Is what I'm
Alrighty.
picturing.
All
And
right.
he's like, I hope I don't get kidnapped by any fish things.
I imagine Amon and Marcane are at a safe enough distance where we still have line of sight, but
About to say, you might as well just be like on top of the bridge, just listening. Really. So
did
I
we
would
lose
like.
somebody? I did hear the disconnect sound.
I
Oh, it
That
was
was
the
the
music
bot.
bot. Okay.
Oh, the bot. Damn.
No
Well,
more music.
It's fine. You're supposed to loop. I don't know why it didn't loop. Oh, it's a premium thing. Fuck you. Have a premium fucking Discord bots.
I would totally contribute to a premium like Discord Nitro thing.
It's not a Nitro thing though. It's a bot. Aqua
Boo.
music. Anyways.
Is there a map we're supposed to be on?
Not yet.
All right.
We're still on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay. You were still in the Yas and
Y'all
here.
Cinderin?
Yalcinder.
Oh,
Yas.
yeah, Cinderin.
So yeah, Marquine and I will probably be just sitting up top,
Gotcha. One second.
biding our time.
Trying to get the music back to being
Twiddling,
okay.
twiddling your legs on top of the bridge, waiting for your friend to be abducted.
Amon is making flowers and throwing them into the water and watching the ripples because ADHD. Teehee.
Ooh.
Okay, why is this the one that's going and not the other one that I have set up? Did it not copy it? Sorry.
Dagon, can you hear us from up here?
I am nervous, but yes, I can hear you.
Your little telepathy thing.
Oh.
How do you would you when you get kidnapped, could you do it instantaneously or do you have to prepare it and cast it like a spell?
You're already
I'm
kind of
not-
connected.
I'm not sure what you mean by prepare, but it's kind of something I've always been able to do with those that I am close with.
You think we're close? I'm honored.
You might blush and say, Miss Featherlight, Miss Amon, yes, I may consider us friends. It is nice that you have not seen me as the monstrosity.
We're all a little monstrous in our own nature.
Yes, indeed. As he might ponder, like, with the people that have treated him as a monstrosity.
Some more figuratively than others.
Alrighty. So you guys, are having this. Can I get some perception checks from everybody, please? I would appreciate it.
I imagine we're probably just chatting to pass the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, take on.
I mean, I'd rather
Okay.
burn a nat 1 on a perception check than something else.
Alrighty. You guys don't really see anything for the time being.
I just use my passive perception. Jesus Christ.
What is your passive perception?
23.
Oh my
Ooh!
god.
What?
God
That is
damn.
one perceptive fellow.
He is a very perceptive man. Yes, from this point forward, we can use your perceptive.
Like, unless you're like specifically wanting me to look for something.
Freya, can I ask you a question?
What?
Are you drinking?
Not currently, but that can always be changed.
No,
I have a passive perception of 17.
that's not bad.
Nah, not bad at all. Well, Marcane, you can kind of hear slightly off in the distance, like just a Your
noise cancellation. Fuck that one.
Just oh, there is no noise can. I shouldn't have.
Oh, I don't know what
do have it on. It's you hear a just off in the distance. Just
what the fuck was
Like
that?
Like a cut off stream.
Yeah.
What? Did you hear something?
I'm gonna stand.
How far away was it from us?
It sounds
I hear something
like it's
barking.
coming from the north. Every once in a while, you'll hear a noise, just like somebody just. This has gone on for like maybe about 5 minutes. There's like just a mouth, possibly something opening, allowing for a noise to escape, and then closing again.
Make my way pretty quickly towards the source of the sound.
All right.
I-
And
And I'm gonna tell the other two, they're
Amon
like,
will
wait,
follow.
stay
Oh.
here, watch over Dagon.
Alrighty.
Dagon's intuition would be to follow his brother because he's the smart one.
Amon's intuition would be to follow the group because she doesn't like being left alone.
But like if Marcane would instruct us to stay put, then that's what I do.
I mean,
Marcane,
are we serving a purpose right now? Aren't y'all trying to bait the fish dude?
I mean, yes, but if you're
Sit,
investigating,
stay, I'll be back.
Wait, before you leave, she's gonna cast light on like something that he's holding so he can see.
I'm going to drop it because I don't want glowing light on me.
Okay,
I appreciate you.
you can just dispel it. It's okay.
okay, she'll
Understood.
dispel it.
You
I was
know.
kind of might try to be helpful.
There,
I
like,
appreciate it,
there was
but
a stick on
If
the ground.
whatever's
You picked up
making
the
that noise
stick.
is bad, I'd rather not be glowing when it tries to look for me.
Fair enough. Be on your way then, I guess.
All right. So just because one of you will be here, welcome to this little battle map. I know most of you can't see it right now. It's okay.
To me, it
It's
looks
okay.
black.
You guys can't see it because you're not here. Marcane, could you give me a back it up, back it up, back it the fuck up.
I don't see anything yet.
It's fine. Just give me a second. I would like for you to give me a stealth because I'm assuming you're trying to be sneaky with this.
Well,
Dagon would try to
kind
tell
of.
Amon a joke.
Not 20.
That 20, delicious. Cool. So as you are, kind of walking up here slowly and whatnot, all
I'm
you
in the crypt.
see is this large tongue just and then you see somebody, this person right here in front of you go and it just cuts off and all you hear is a
Is there any chance I can react to the tongue before it gets yanked?
no. It's one of those things that's like it's kind of like a chameleon with how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did see that, and you can kind of barely peer between here
Do
to
I
see
still
something.
hear him crunching on it?
You do hear a crunch, 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 and then like a turn and just wet footsteps going.
Well, no,
away.
hold on. While he's crunching, can I see through that little line right there?
Yes, you can.
So I know it's something crunching up that human, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is that enough? All right.
Are you just running out?
Yep.
Oh
And
god.
the scythe is coming from the ground,
All right.
and I'm starting my adroit analysis.
Roll initiative.
All of
Uh,
us are just
Just him for the time being. I gotta start a combat encounter. Get the initiative going. Alrighty. Yeah, use your analysis. The where's the bonus action to this? You can use intelligence. If you hit a creature. Alright, cool. So yeah, what do you want to do here?
Um.
What are you doing?
You guys, back over there are, just like,
yeah.
yeah.
Hanging
What,
out.
what was that joke that you wanted to say?
Oh God. Let me remember. Oh yeah. Why did the pirate's girlfriend call him an asshole?
I don't know.
Because all he wanted was the booty.
I'm not sure I completely understand. I'm not very well versed in pirates. What is it? What is so fascinating about the booty?
Yeah, he might go just like the booty. And then
we'll cut
keep
back
laughing.
over. All right. So what would you like to do?
Is there anyone?
5-foot step forward.
5 foot
What
step
is
forward.
is that? Is that 5 feet or is that 10 feet?
It's 10 feet.
Can
Okay. Because Scythe has reach. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Gotcha.
Amon and I see this just to have?
He kind of he went up and then like around the corner, and you
Oh,
guys did
no, I didn't
hear Amon.
on the
I would
website, I
say.
see. Just to
Uh,
see what's happening.
oh, okay. You just want to be able to see what's going on.
So in this
I mean,
moment, I was trying to catch him while he was crunching down the last little bit of the human, right?
yeah.
And I just want to try to run up and hook the scythe behind his leg and try to slice his leg as deeply as possible.
All right. Just give me an attack. That's gonna hit. All right. That's gonna be 12 points of damage, and say athletics, and you can use your intelligence modifier as like trying to trip him up. Alrighty.
This is an athletics check. I'm just rolling intelligence for.
Okay.
It'll be -1.
Okay. And then it will do its athletics. It
Could I
does
possibly argue disadvantage because he's mid-eating?
no. Because this is kind of
Mid-munch.
what this dude's built for. To
Oh man, that thing
take
is
people into their
gross.
mouth and then
What is
Alright, cool.
that? Good
Vanderhop.
lord,
It's nasty fucker.
Alright,
that's the
and
Vanderhoff?
I'll use the rest of my movement to
What
back
the
up this way.
fuck?
Alrighty. So you do so. It goes to its turn. I have to see what it can do.
What's his max HP, by the way?
84.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Alrighty. Be one more over. Right? That's 35. Whoops, right there. Alright. And then it is going to do its thingy, which is going to be a tongue attack. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
No? Alright. So we can do that. Action. Okay, so as it does this, it misses. It takes a bag of flour straight to the face, as that's what it hits instead of hitting you.
Poof.
And it goes. And for that split second, as you kind of turn, you see it go right past you. The flower goes up in the air. As the flower kind of settles, you notice that it is not, it's not back in that spot anymore. And it seems to have just done a quick disappear. And then as you turn back around to look, you see as it is standing in front of you.
Whoa.
That would definitely be behind me because I was facing where he was, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, you were running backwards. You looked over your shoulder, saw it. You go to look back around so you don't, run into anything, right? And then you see it standing there. And
Yeah, that's fine. We can do it that way.
that is, yep. There you go. That is the end of its turn.
Oh boy.
So for the rest of the people, you guys would have heard, maybe, I don't know how Would you be yelling at all, or like trying to get
Mm.
their attention, or
Not as of yet, nope.
okay?
With my passive perception, what I have heard, the
The
new
ribbits.
disturbance, the new, like, yeah, any new disturbances.
I'd say it is just a bit far away, just a little bit too far.
My ears cannot pick them up.
Yeah, your ears cannot pick them up for the time being. Yeah. Gobtrissimo is like sitting next to you, by the way. He's just been like looking down at the water.
Gobtrissimo,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about how I feel, how any of us feel about Marcane going off alone. In a bit, would you mind just going and checking on him?
I mean, I could do that, or we could all just go. I mean, like,
I mean, he specifically instructed me to stay and watch Dagon. And I don't think that that's a necessarily bad idea.
I mean, fuck it,
Miss
I'll go now.
Ramon.
There's nothing else I can really do. Or I mean,
If you would like, I would just.
yeah, I'll go. Why
I
not?
don't want to. I don't want to tick him off. He seems
Eh.
to not like his orders just being disobeyed.
I mean, it's
Amon.
him. And then you
I-
kind of see
I mean-
Gobtrissimo just fuck off.
I think if I went on my own will, you would still be watching me, and
But you would
But then
be
you would have no-
disobeying your brother's orders then.
it
He
wouldn't
told
be
us to stay put.
It wouldn't be the first time. Do you think we should leave?
I'm not entirely sure because it could be nothing. If you would like to leave and check on your brother, I would not argue there, but I would have to follow you.
Does Dagon have any reason to leave?
I mean, Gobtrissimo's already walking, so it's up to you. Your reason could be, I'm a shit little brother and I'm gonna be a little shit. It's fine.
We do have Gobtrissimo scouting for us, so if something should go awry, we could just wait for Gobtrissimo to.
No,
To
I
be
feel like
honest.
if I were to leave, I feel like it'd be metagaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid.
I think we should just stay put for now. Wait for
I'm gonna say
Gobtrissimo. to
it's
come
been only about like 3 minutes. Took maybe like a 3-minute walk over there. You know, you could get over there if you were like full on sprinting in like a minute. Like it's not far.
Him.
Like, you know, more like 5. It's probably like 5 minutes to get over there, and then like sprinting, you could cut it down a little bit less time. You know.
Now let's let Marcane do his thing.
Alrighty. And we cut back to Marcane. Marcane, this thing is now in front of you. What are you gonna do?
Acrobatics check to slide between his legs.
Okay, I like it. Try it.
Yeah, suck his dick, bro.
All right, acrobatics. We'll contest it with athletics. You kind of go to try to slide in between its legs, and it like puts his legs together and tries to go down and grab you. Just hurt. What are you gonna do? Well,
I mean, did he stop me from sliding through his legs?
yeah, you didn't quite make it. Like you started going
Yeah.
through his legs, and he's just got you kind of like, and he's trying to like reach down to get you. He does have kind of a big belly. It's a little rough for him.
Man,
I have no
already.
idea.
Grab his dick and twist it.
I mean, you could if you wanted. He's wearing a
No, dick
loincloth.
twist.
He's wearing a loincloth.
Show my they call you the.
I'm
dick
gonna
twister.
make a.
Good find. That was
I would
good,
like to
Brad.
try to
Good
see if I can spot a weak point,
Okay.
Would
Okay.
you like me to use medicine, perception,
Uh,
investigation?
we'll do medicine. I think medicine would probably be a
Alright.
good fit for that.
I am gonna go ahead and say beforehand I'm adding an intellect die.
Okay.
Although at a 21, I don't think I need to.
You can see that it's got frog butt, weak spot.
What?
Frog butt. Have you never seen the frog butt?
It's
Frog
all
butt?
pimply
frog
and
butt,
gross and
weak spot.
ugly.
Yeah. It's a frog butt. Tell you about your frog butt.
I got
It's
a buddy that has-
nasty. It's like pimply and gross and bumpy and.
my buddy's girlfriend has a frog butt.
Oh, damn!
Her ass is shaped like a trapezoid. She looks like Dr. Eggman from Sonic.
Man, you were just dragging her to filth.
She is a gorgeous individual, though. She's a very nice. It's just like booty department is having layoffs.
Anyways, frog butt weakness.
Frog butt.
Pop them pimples.
It looks like where you kind of hit it earlier definitely did a bit of damage to it. You kind of fucked it up just a little bit. What else? So you could do probably about one more thing, if you'd like.
Like what?
I'd say bonus action. Bonus action thing could work. So that was your full action trying to do all that stuff. You could yell.
Bonus action was the medicine check.
Oh, okay. Then, I mean, you could yell. Free action, anything?
No.
No? Alright then, goes its turn. Boop, boop, boop.
X,
Wow.
what flavor is your vape?
This one is called Yummy,
Yummy.
and I have a.
I do have a
full-
question though.
What's the question?
And like honestly, you can just say that's how it is because DM powers, but I don't understand how he used athletics to try to stop something that was reactionary.
Because it's his
Yep.
strength, it's reaction. It's
Well,
he's
dexterity
got-
is reaction. So I figured it would have been a dexterity skill, but like I said,
I mean, he could have just sat down on you.
yeah, he could have
But
if
yeah,
he had
so-
been able to time it correctly.
Here, you know what? We're gonna do the D6 thing. All right. You roll D6, I roll D6. Whoever gets higher, I'll re-roll then. Okay.
I was just wanting
No, it's
your
fine.
thoughts on it. I
We-
wasn't
we
trying to
can-
change your opinion.
We can just have a small little thing. It's fine. Whatever to me. Oh,
Well played.
well played. Just good handshake, virtual handshake, real quick. Just
Yep.
There you go. All right. Here we go. Cool. So yeah, he is going to make an attack. He's gonna try to just do a nice little bitty bite on you. 22 to hit.
I'm gonna spend an intellect die.
Does
And
it still hit?
no, it makes my AC a 23.
All right, you're safe for this moment, but he is looking to try to get another. You see, it's this big mouth just goes as you see like the bottom bit as it kind of expands, about to go bite you and like take you in.
Just so you know, I only have 3 intellect die left.
Fun. And then he is going to. I guess he's gonna try this again. He's gonna try to swallow you. 28 to hit. I think you said 23. Alright. And then I think. Awesome. Give me a.
I was about to say, I believe, don't I have to be grappled for you to swallow me?
Yeah, it's also just a straight like attack roll. So it's one of those things where it's another bite. He's able to do a bite or a tongue attack or
Oh, okay,
two
okay,
bites or a
yeah,
tongue attack. The swallow thing was more just so I could see that part for me, and the thing
yeah,
was a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit bigger. So anyway, he goes to bite you. 28's definitely gonna do so.
Yep.
You can give me a athletics or a acrobatics to try to not get all the way up in that bitch. 22, that definitely beats the DC. So as it kind of plumps down on you and he's trying to just back in,
Ah, you nasty bitch.
you're going to be taking 16 points of damage. As this thing goes. And I'd say that noise you guys would probably hear, and that's when you would see Gobtricimos fucking booking it as fast as he can. Just like. Have you ever seen the Have you ever seen that that like really like that tiny fat kid gif that's just like
Yes.
whoa. That's yeah.
The full on Jack Sparrow sprint.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, just like oh fuck. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so there you go. So you took the 16 points of damage, and we can say everybody who wants to roll the d4 for me. See how quickly you're able to get there.
Everybody?
Just the all right, 2. All right. So you guys have 2 rounds until you'll be there.
Oof.
Don't worry, Hunter rolled it for you guys, so you guys have the 2 rounds. Gobtricimo will be there in 1 round. Because he's gonna take half the amount of time to get there for you.
I suppose that's our cue to book it.
All right, start of the round. Let's get Gobtricimo's initiative in there for me. Easier.
Would you like us to roll our initiative?
After
Now?
this round, and then we'll have you roll
Okay.
the initiative, because that will put you into the second round of you running there, and that will allow us to know right when you get there. All right, Hunter, you are currently underneath this thing.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to do a slick roll, back tumble to get to my feet.
All right, do it. Give me an acrobatics. Slick roll back tumble. Because its start range is 15 feet. You should be okay to do so. Oh, how far is that?
That's half my movement speed.
All right.
Okay, I don't know how tumbling works in 5e or if it's even a mechanic, but in
It is
3.5
not.
it's half your movement.
It is not a thing in 5e. But I don't have a
Okay.
problem with it being a thing. It wouldn't give you it would still invoke an attack of opportunity unless you say you're disengaging.
That was one of the cool things about tumbling, was your disengage.
Well, disengage is based on an action in this system.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it's
I mean, I guess I have to disengage if I don't want to fucking die, so.
Alrighty then. So you disengage, you roll backwards, you're out of the fray. Have any bonus action abilities? Nothing. Something.
No.
Alrighty. In that case, it goes back to the Banner Hob. Banner Hob is going to. How far is the tongue attack? 15. You're 20 feet away, I believe. Or 15. 10 feet?
15.
15 feet away. Okay. He's going to walk forward, and he is going to try to do a tongue attack.
Yep.
You see as he kind of like riles up in the back. Oh, sweet! I forgot. It's music time. We should be skipping to the fight. Here we go. Yee. I did it. I remembered music.
Yee.
Alright, so tongue attack. It is going to be that. A 9 isn't gonna hit. He goes and you see as the tongue shoots out to try to get you, and then it misses. And then after a second, he is going to kind of like reel it back. Like you see as it comes back into his mouth, and he's like kind of upset that he missed. Like he's like, I shouldn't have missed. This is fucking bullshit. You know, you kind of.
Guys, get away from the door.
And
He
then
came running as soon as that door opened.
of course. And then this thing can't really do that again. So what it's going to do is it is going to, as you see this thing, as the flickering torches are going on around it, you see as it kind of just gets enveloped in the shadow and hops on over to here. And then we go back over to here, dipping sauce. Gobtrissimo's here now. Gobtrissimo runs out from around the corner and he's like, hey, is everything? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? And you see as he pulls out his little short bow and he's gonna take a jab at shooting it.
I'll yell over at him. Stay away from him. He'll eat you up in one bite.
Not again. 5 points damage done to the Vanderhub. Alright. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's not right. Awesome. That is the end of his little turn because he's just a whittle guy. He only gets a whittle turn. Goes back to the start. It is your turn. I would like for initiative to be rolled for Dagon and come on.
Oh,
Hi, Trash.
Solid.
I get disadvantage, right?
You do indeed get disadvantage. Somehow slightly better. Okay.
What's
fuck
up?
you.
All right. But yes, Hunter, what would you like to do? Marcane, what is it that you would like?
I'm going to healing surge myself
Gotcha.
as a bonus action. So I'm going to regain a hit die plus my constitution plus my intelligence.
Okay.
So 1d8.
W.
This music is bussin'.
I'd
Right.
love to see that. 8 plus 8, so 16. I'll regain the 16 points I just lost.
Awesome.
And I'm going to try to like run past his side and hit him with the scythe.
Alrighty, get that schmacking. What was that?
14.
14. That is just barely gonna miss.
Alright.
You go there, and it goes right around its side. And that's all?
Yep.
Alrighty. Goes its turn. It now sees a nice tasty little goblin.
Not Gobtrissimo.
Nice tasty little goblin boy. Little goblin boy. He's gonna walk away 5 feet. He's gonna walk away 10 feet. That invokes an
He's
attack of
gonna get hit.
opportunity. That is not gonna
Continue.
hit. He's gonna rip it. There we go. I think oh, so it's a little bit more. There we go. 30 feet. Gobtrissimo's right there. 20 feet. Can't really reach him entirely, so I think what he's going to do is use his bonus action. Just teleport to be like right there. You guys can kind of see this large thing be right on top of Gobtrissimo. As you see it just go to Grumple on Gobtrissimo, it's gonna hit Gobtrissimo. Gobtrissimo, oh, Gobtrissimo, no, my boy.
Not
He's
again.
he is oh yeah, right, not again indeed. He's gonna be doing a acrobatics to try to get out of it. He does not get sucked up into him. But you do see Gobtrissimo get like a chunk bit out of him, and Gobtrissimo goes from being standing there very like ready with a bow to this thing being like magically shadowy teleported right on top of him, and then you see him go. Gobtrissimo is just fucking bit and then spat out, unconscious on the ground.
No, Gobtrissimo.
What?
Then we go to the next person in the turn order. Because Vanderhop can't do anything else. Gobtrissimo is making a save. Ooh, let's make sure this is a private to me save. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome, me. Oh no.
Oh, you
Gobtrissimo's.
can see that the game master privately wrote dice. That's cryptic as hell.
Yes, it is.
I'm able to see it.
In the chat log.
No, like I can see the numbers. Is that
No,
No, no, no.
We can just see the like the DM has privately rolled some numbers.
Gobtrissimo is burning one of his luck points. All right, there we go. That's better.
That's my boy.
All right.
No, my boy.
No, my boy. Dagon, what you gonna do? You are currently running in. It's just you see Gobtrissimo just been bit and then spat the fuck out, and then this big boy, over top of him, looking down at Gobtrissimo like, what a pity. Not even any meat on those bones.
100% gonna rage.
All right, you would like to rage? Understood.
And I'm going to transform into a writhing bunch of tentacles and try to otherworldly grasp this bitch.
All right, we'll move your character up there. See if you're able to get up to him. Oh yeah, you can make it up there. I'll move you
So
right there.
they have to make a saving throw against my exploit save DC, which
Alrighty, what is the save? Is it just athletics or acrobatics?
with the custom nature of this stuff, I'm not 100% sure.
I'd
I'd
say
have to figure that out.
I think it'd be either athletics or acrobatics.
Alright, I really gotta pee. I'll be right back.
No worries. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna try to make it out. Does a 20 succeed?
Dude,
All right, let's go check out the what is this thing called?
the
Otherworldly grasp.
grasp.
All right.
Exploit save DC. How do I figure that out?
Should be. This is from the Aberrant Barbarian. It should be in your Aberrant Barbarian thing. Talks about your exploit save DC primal and blah, blah, blah. Creating your barbarian. That's the deep. It's Savage Girl. This is one of those things that I am pretty sure I told everyone when they were doing this. Like, remember to write down your saves, because I'm not going to keep track of
I
that
was about
for
to say,
you.
it should be on the alternate barbarian right under savage
Sorry.
exploits.
Alright.
I'm just unfamiliar with this
No
web system.
worries. It's not there. Yeah.
Exploit DC equals A plus my proficiency plus my strength.
All right, so it's your strength. You have a +4 to strength plus your proficiency, which is a +2. And it's
14.
14. Yeah, it succeeds.
Shit.
Write that down, okay? It'll change with you. All right. Is that anything else that you're able to do?
No, I think that's all I can do is try to grapple it.
All right. Then it goes over to Amon. What would you like to do?
I wanna. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Okay, yeah, I can see it, right?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little spelly spell.
Do a little spell
That's-
spell.
A little. Oh fuck! I'm gonna do animal friendship.
Animal for friendship. Oh. So as you try to do this, yeah, he would just show up late. Remember? There we go. One Thonky boy. We can throw you in on this too. It's all right. Welcome.
At an intelligence of 4 or higher, just say it.
No, it does not. It cannot be charmed.
It cannot be charmed. Damn. Okay. Oh, what can I do as a bonus action? Oh, what is this?
Simon, can you roll me a D4, please?
So, who failed the charisma rolls?
Nobody failed the charisma rolls. Vanderhob cannot be charmed.
Okay. I guess what I'll do is
You have
I
two
will
rounds.
move in a little closer. I'll use my movement to get.
Get closer. Alrighty. We go back to the top of the turn. Hunter is not back yet.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Very empty chair. Simon, the password is in D&D chat directly underneath
One empty chair.
directly underneath the link. So let me know when you're in and I can get you in on the screen. All right. Simon?
Demon.
Your camera is very high up. Can you get shorter?
Give me a second. I'm unfucking my desk.
When you
You're
gotta
fucking your desk.
sheesh.
Unfucking. There's a difference.
When you have to fuck the desk?
Listen, I haven't been cleaning because I've been working, and I don't want the world to know I live like this.
It's okay.
I
Just
feel that.
remember that Dagon wants to fuck a fish.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't blame you for wanting to fuck a desk.
Stop it.
That's in
I mean,
character.
don't
I'm
listen to
talking
that.
about IRL.
That is not what happened. That is out of context.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have now the context chat. That should be in there too.
Somebody grab that while I.
Oh, I'll grab it.
Sheesh. All right, Hunter, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You see
It is my
Vanderhob
turn.
All the way over here.
I'm.
That dude, that fish had some nice dick sucking lips. That's all I'm saying.
They had some nice DSLs. Who would have thought?
When the salmon go.
No. No.
Bro, what the fuck?
Nope. Damn.
My last 4 rolls have been a 5, a 6, a 4, and now a 2.
All I can see is the top of your head.
He's aware.
Yes,
Explain
he's
this,
fixing the
My turn's
desk.
over. Next.
Okay. Vanderhop's turn. Vanderhop is going to make a smack on the new thing that is in front of him with his large teeth.
Which one?
The newest thing that is closer to him.
Okay, thank God.
26 to hit. Does that hit?
Oh,
I think that's going to hit on Dagon. Dagon, as his thing, he is going to be
Oh my
doing
god.
a swallow. It is going to be 20 points of damage done to you, but it is halved because it's piercing damage. And you take resistance when you are raging.
He's an angry boy.
Just it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you're taking 10 points of damage, and I would like a strength and or acrobatics. So athletics or acrobatic.
I'm gonna pick athletics. Did you say athletics I could do?
Yes, athletics or acrobatics to try to not get up into this guy's mouth hole.
Just flat athletics.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. So you guys see as this thing just. You are now restrained and inside of this thing's mouth. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Let's make sure you have the
That's so
restraint
hot, dude.
conviction. And then. Alrighty. Cool. There you go. That's what's going on. Then it goes over to Gaptrissimo. Gaptrissimo has to hope to God. Hey, there you go, Gabi. Proud of you, buddy.
By the way, I just figured out something that might help with the performance on this website.
What is it?
There's a performance setting, and it's default set to high.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Alright. Dagon, you are currently inside this thing restrained.
Hot.
Mm-hmm. You will have disadvantage at trying to get out of it, but you can try to attack it from the inside. Also with kind of disadvantage because you're like inside of it trying to wiggle around, but you can sure as hell try.
My turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try to like morph my hand into a bone spear and pierce this thing.
Alright, give me an attack roll. I
On
think the
the-
restraint condition makes a disadvantage. I don't quite remember.
Well, I guess. Can I try to grapple it from the inside?
You cannot while you are restrained, no.
Okay. How does the aberrant transformation work while I'm
Inside?
inside something?
I mean, you're turning, you're transforming. It's a thing.
Do I do the aberrant smack?
You can. It is actually just a normal flat roll for you, so it's not like you're gonna be struggling to hit it. It's just like you're inside and you're trying to like poke at it and whatnot.
It's a 9.
That is not good enough to do so.
Okie dokie.
I'm sorry, my dear friend.
it is what it is.
Alrighty, what are you gonna do, Aman?
I can't be charmed, so I'm gonna try to paralyze it with. Oh well, it's not. Does it? Can I? Is it? Does it count as a humanoid?
No.
So I can't use hold person on it.
No, this is definitely a monstrosity.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna ice knife this biatch in the face.
Knife. Fight him with the ice knife.
knife.
Hit him with
It's
the ice
stabby
knife.
time.
Fuck yeah.
So, tech.
That's
17.
That's gonna hit. It's gotta make a deck save.
Yes.
Alright. It's gonna fail. Look at that.
Is Gaptrissimo within 5 feet of him?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
But he's gonna get hit with it too.
Mm.
Does 16 damage to the... Oh, and it does 10 splash.
Yep, so 10 damage to Gob.
Sorry,
Poor Gobby
Gobby.
boy. But 16 points of
Sorry,
damage.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do my boy like that.
I really hope I don't kill Gobtrees. That would kind of fucking suck.
I will never forgive you.
Alrighty.
I won't forgive myself.
I got
The
Trissimo.
icon that's on my guy.
Oh, right. Wait.
You're restrained, but because you're inside of it, you're not being affected by anything going on outside of it.
That's so
Okay.
odd.
Yeah,
So I can't. Okay, so I wasn't thinking of Gobtrissimo.
Nope,
Can I
no
try
one
to,
ever
like-
thinks of Gobtrissimo.
Can I try to aim it for like
Nope.
this side of? No.
When you hit him,
okay.
you hit him. It's
Um,
from him that splash is, so
And you
Okay.
throwing it at him realistically would hit him right there.
yeah.
Simon, I wish my hair looked like yours.
Is that the end of your turn?
It's such a nice swoosh.
Fuck.
Let's
I don't
take a
have any
minute to
good
appreciate
bonus
Simon Taylor.
actions that I can cast on Gobtrissimo that would realistically help.
What the?
Yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
The way Simon was like,
Hunter, what would you
Wait a
like to
minute.
do?
what is
Old
this?
Is it my
Spice
turn?
pomade.
Old Spice pomade. No, the way
Sponsor
he
of
was.
today's stream.
It is
No,
not.
the
They're
way
not
you were
giving
like,
me money.
wait a minute, was like when fucking like Sasuke and Naruto was like, yo, when they do their fucking jutsu and shit.
Alright. Hunter, what would you like to do? And Simon, I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
Can I have vision, pretty please?
You have vision. You're in
I do
here.
not. I am seeing a black screen.
You're right
I'm
here.
gonna refresh my thing. And maybe Simmons that I design. Oh, there we go.
There you go. What would you like to do, Hunter? You run over there.
Yep, and I'm gonna combat medic stabilize Gobtrissimo.
All right, you put your hand down. You go to stabilize him, and he is not responding.
Oh, is he dead?
From what you can gather, he is not responding. His chest is down. It's not going back up.
So he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. He's a dead boy.
Alright, well I wasted my action, so it's somebody else's turn.
Alrighty. It's the Vanderhop. Vanderhop is going to be rolling damage on... There we go. Alright, so our lovely Barbarian's going to be taking 6 necrotic damage. What the fuck? One second. Something popped up. Alright, there we go. 6 damage, and then it's going to be making a bite attack. It cannot do anything else past this. It's going to be doing it onto... this is going to be going on to Marcane. Marcane, does a 22 hit?
It might. Yep.
Damn. 14 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. We come in. Look at that. Thonk. You noticed Gobtrissimo wasn't vibing with you like he normally does. And you came out and then you saw a ruckus going on over the river. And then you found out that Gobtrissimo is dead. As you run up over here, out of breath, very upset. And this large creature having what you can see Dagon's leg sticking out of its mouth.
You wonder why I told y'all to stay put.
Oh, this isn't gonna fly.
Mute yourself on the stream.
What was the lore before that? Was I just standing post across the river, or?
No, you kind of walked out. You were looking around to see where Gaptrissimo went, and then you saw a ruckus go on over there. And then, yeah. So there you go.
Guys? What the fuck?
You gonna run over there?
Yep, I'm closing in.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna close in, and I'm gonna... Morkel, don't fail me now!
Yeah, Morkel doesn't fail you now. Morkel says, "Alright, I got you." That is a hit. Let's see this damage. Beautiful. You're gonna use your bonus action to schwack with a key point.
Yes, I'm going to expend one of my key points. I'm gonna give him another schwack.
Gotcha.
Mark key down. We're gonna make another swing.
That is just barely gonna miss.
Son of a gun!
Alrighty.
Yo, folks, what's going on with Dagon? What's... Gaptrissimo!
Gaptrissimo just does not move.
He's gone. Focus on the thing in front of you.
Fuck!
I
Oh.
told these idiots to stay put, and they still rushed over.
Could have been you.
I was doing fine before y'all showed up.
He's a big boy, you could have taken it.
Alright, it goes over to Dagon. Dagon, you are currently inside of it.
Gosh, what's best to do?
And you can
You're gonna
try
hear-
to carve your way out, or...
You're
Yeah.
gonna hear very muffled from the outside. Dagon! Don't let this fucker eat you!
Can I try to stab it in the uvula?
It's a girl
girl.
toad.
It's a girl toad!
Right in the dangly bit?
I hate all of you.
Sure. You can sure as hell try. You're kind of like in this weird spot where like your legs hanging out of it and like you're inside of the ribbity spot
The
of its
ribbity
mouth.
spot.
Yeah, you know that spot where whenever it goes ribbit, you know that thing that expands? You're inside that, really.
Alright, cool.
That's
Wait,
Rusty.
hold up. Hey, Rusty. Hold up, I got an important thing to Google. Do toads have uvula?
Oh my god.
We can conclude that only the human has a uvula.
Do toads have a gag reflex?
Punch it in the throat sack.
Punch, just stab it in the throat sack. See if you're able to cut your way out of it. I don't know. Let's get that
Stab
in
its
it.
sack.
Stab it sack. Let's get this aberrant smack out of the way. That's a nat 20. Let's get all this damage out. Get that nat 20 damage.
At a nat
No, a
20
nat
at
20
disadvantage?
damage.
It is not a disadvantage. Because he's restrained, but he's not. So the aberrant, was it just 2... Is it just 1d6 normally? Is the aberrant smack normally just 1d6? Yeah, 1d6. 2d6 plus 4. Okay, yeah. Alright, 11 points damage. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna see. 'Cause this is what we're gonna do. Can you roll me a d100, please? Are you? There we go.
4!
There we go. 84. Not wrong. Just 80 numbers off. It's fine. So as you roll, and you see as Dagon slits basically straight through this thing's ribbity bit, and just slides out onto the ground. Just and you are now prone, but you're no longer grappled or restrained. I mean, so look at you. All right, Amon, what would you like to do?
Fuck if I know. I don't think I can do anything helpful and not explode everybody else. Downside of damage spells for druids is most of them are AoE. Oh, I don't want to do that. No, gross. I'm gonna use chill touch.
Chill
I'm gonna-
touch. Make him a
gonna-
cold boy.
Again.
Yeah, once more.
17.
That's gonna hit.
Again.
That's a hit. 4 points of damage.
4 damage.
It's better than nothing. Be proud. The few, the proud, the released Aegon.
I don't have another bonus action. Sorry. I don't. Yeah. No, I don't have any bonus actions.
It's alright.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Until the spell ends, whether you... Healing spirit.
Healing spirit.
Can I use that and like cast it now and have the healing go out now, or?
Yeah, it's a bonus action, right?
It is, but so until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn.
I mean, if
The
it,
wording
if
is
it
weird.
if it appears, then it's the first time that turn that somebody's gone into that spot where it is at. So they wouldn't have to leave to come back in. It's just like, boom, it's there. That person's there. They're gonna get healed by it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast healing spirit here.
On top of Dagon.
Yeah, right behind Dagon.
All right. Okay, dokies. There you go. It's there.
I'm gonna put it there. Wait, no, not there. Fuck.
I'll move it. I got it.
Thank you. And healing normal. You get 2 points. You get a little tap on the ass.
There you go. Dagon, you get two little taps on the booty hole. I'm sorry.
On the bussy.
On the bussy. Oh god.
Everybody
Dang
is turned
it.
into robots for me, and I can't tell if it's my internet or someone else's.
It
I-
might be you.
It might be you,
I
but we
can
hear
hear
you
everybody
fine.
else.
All right, back to the top. Hunter, your turn. All right, Hunter, can you hear me? Oh, okay. Hunter, is that better? Marginally? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all turned into robots. I haven't heard anything for the last like 2 minutes.
It's your turn.
Happened.
All right.
I cast healing spirit.
Oh. Scoot over here.
All right.
Get that flanking going.
Okay. Beautiful. I like it.
Why is it lol. Why isn't it
I'm-
letting rolling at advantage or disadvantage?
I don't know.
Smidge annoying.
I think it's the website giving you a problem because it should be allowing you to do that.
Oh, it's there for everybody else? Damn. Well, I rolled the exact same thing, so do I
Yeah,
hit?
press.
Do you hit? Yes, you do. You fucking. Of course you hit him. Fuck yeah. 12 points of damage. Fuck yeah.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna slam one of these.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Goes its turn. That's the end of your turn, right, Hunter?
Yeah.
Alright. Its turn. It is going to. Well, it's hurt. It ain't looking too good. It's looking to take somebody with it and run. So it is going to make a bite attack real quick. It's going to be doing this on the person who is currently prone on the ground. So it has advantage.
Oh, Healing Spirit's actually pretty dope. I love it, bro.
So Dagon, it's going to be 23 to hit, or 27 to hit total. And it is going to be doing 15 points damage. You can no longer get grappled by its mouth. And it will be making its second attack. Advantage. 23 to hit once more. And it is piercing, so remember to take this damage and half it, okay? So the first one was half of 15, so we'll go with 7. And this one is half of 18, so we're going to go with 9. Alright? Dagon?
I think he's doing the math.
Numbers.
Gotcha. I think he has it written
You're
down.
Egg?
Are you muted?
You might be muted. We can't hear you.
Whoa. It's busted.
Nothing can ever go right.
It's fine. It's okay. This thing can't swallow people anymore. So but as a bonus action, it's going to you see as the shadow kind of envelops it once more, and it goes from standing right in front of you guys to 30 feet over here. It teleported. It's an effect. It does not endanger an attack of opportunity. And then you just see this thing start to fucking run slappy foot ways, just fucking trying to get the hell out of there. And that should be from there up to there. There. 1, 2, 3. It goes on to the next person. They're dead. Goes over to the next person. What you gonna do there, Thonk?
Nah, we're going after that thing, and I'm gonna take off. I think I have 40 to movement. Let me double check my shit. Something monk speedy McFeedy.
Try to look at your features.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for him.
Yeah, monks should still have the fast movement, I think. Than the
Unearned
barbarians.
movement. You have. Yeah, you have 40 feet. I gotta change that because it's not doing that.
Yeah, the numbers aren't really numbers.
Yeah, that's fine. You just got. Oh, not 340 feet. You have 40 feet. Congrats.
I'm just a jet plane, you know.
Just.
Just
40 feet.
Hmm?
All right.
And does that put me within how far is that? 10 feet? 20 feet?
That's 10 feet. 2 blocks. 15 feet more like it, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to use this. But I'm gonna close the distance, and I'm just gonna just
Throw some darts
and
into
just-
him.
Yep, and just yeet a dart at its back.
Go ahead. Let's see this attack. That is just gonna miss. Just barely. You see as it just barely goes past his shoulder. Alrighty. Dagon, you're able to get yourself up, and you have half your movement, because it costs half your movement to get up. Cannot hear you still.
disconnect.
I was gonna say, you might have to leave the call and rejoin the call on Discord.
Alternatively, I could just see if it's working on the webcam. That doesn't look like it.
Hello?
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
What'd you do? You had to have muted yourself somehow.
Are you muted in Discord?
Check your knob.
Like, check all your knobs on your headset and shit.
On the headset, yeah.
Move
Nope.
the mic around.
Here, disconnect from Discord, reconnect.
Or plug it in, or unplug it and plug it back in. Unplug it and plug it back in. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
unplug it from
sorry.
the other end. Try the other end.
He can hear us.
Yeah, he can hear us. We just can't hear him.
Is it not working in the spider, the OBS?
Yeah, no, I
Somebody-
think it's just
Somebody
the
Amazon
microphone.
quick shipped this guy a whiteboard and marker.
Speaking sign language.
What was the password again? Hoot?
Hoot. All right, so we could just move your character. You can like click and whatnot.
Can I? He messaged me. Can I still attack the thing?
You would have to. So you'd have to use your movement speed right now, which you should have. I gotta look at your features real quick. You have unarmored defense, so you should be able to move your 15 feet, and then you can use your action to sprint over there. Unfortunately, you won't have enough to be able to attack him, but you would be able to get up there and get in his way, or at least get onto him again.
Can I grapple as a bonus action?
Grapple is an attack action, so I'm sorry, friend.
I still want to know what happened. Like,
We'll figure it out. If you... I don't want a metagame.
There we go. Everyone's back on the screen again. I don't know.
As long as I'm raging, I can grapple as a bonus action.
Then yes,
you
you can.
and so you can just type in the chat on Forge or Foundry.
So do you want to get up there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to move you to make it the like easiest way possible up there? So you have the 15, and then you have another 45. So we can put you right up to there, roughly. Yeah, we can get you right up there, and then you can use your bonus action to grapple. So, whoop. Welcome. You're there. Get your bonus action grapple. Yes, please, Daddy. No. Why would you type it? Oh, Bisky, don't. No. Why did you decide to use your nails on my leg? Biscuit. What do you roll? So roll a. Just do a simple athletics. It's like an attack. You know, it just kind of sets up the stuff for it. Unless you're doing the aberrant thing that feature the otherworldly grasp, in which case, you know, you could do that, and then I have to try to make it through the DC. Is that what you do in the otherworldly grasp? Okay. I'm assuming that you're nodding as a yes. We will do that. It has to make its little it's struggle bus in here. We're gonna give it that. Oh. It's a nat 1. You have this thing grappled to fucking hell and back.
You're grabbing his dick and twisting it.
You grabbed its frog butt. It's one weakness. Simon, you were muted.
Don't do that.
Do it.
There you
Face
go.
when froggy pee pee.
Wanted to
You tickle it? No, gosh.
Tickle his taint.
just.
Never make that noise again. Stop, please.
You're welcome.
My.
Alright. Amon, what would you like to do?
Whoever's
I
watching,
don't know.
please clip
Okay.
that.
I'm going to run to here.
Stop it.
Eh,
Yeah. Remember.
I can just barely see it.
Alright. Alright.
I'm gonna do maybe a bad, but maybe a good.
Smack him.
I really hope this don't hurt nobody any more than they need to be hurt. Ice knife.
Hit him.
25.
25. It's gonna make a dex save.
Yeah, or take 7 damage.
It's gonna fail, so it's gonna be taking 14 total.
14 total.
It is still standing, but barely. You see this thing as it hits, and it just.
Is it someone grappled to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't it be a critical then?
No, I'm talking about him getting hit with AoE.
This is true.
Oh yeah.
You would have advantage on hitting him, so you can roll again to see if you get a crit. It's not a crit, unfortunately.
Oops.
But what? It's the.
Yeah, you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
And he just walked away. We'll make him do it in a second. It's fine.
Yeah.
And we go back to the top of the order. Hunter, what would you like to do? Alrighty. Boom. What next?
Hmm.
Alrighty, another health potion. There we go. Anything else?
It's my
Okay.
turn.
Alrighty. It goes back to the Vanderhop. Vanderhop is currently grappled. It is just gonna try its best to bite its way out of the problem it's found itself in. Nope, 13 is not gonna hit. I think it has disadvantage when it's attacking grappled, so we'll roll one more time. Alright, so one of those is going to hit against Dagon. Dagon, I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Sorry, Dagon.
And then this spike damage will be going off. Dagon, you're going to be taking the full 14 points of damage.
Oh no, it's not the full 14. It's just 8.
Oh, you're going to be taking 8
The
points of damage?
splash.
Gotcha. And then you will be taking... that's cold damage, so it can't be halved. And then you will be taking half of 17, so we're going to say... 7 points of damage? Not 7. 8 points of
8.
damage? Alright. So 8 and 8. That's the full damage. So total of 16 points of damage you'll be taking. Are you still standing? 10 HP. Okay. Then that is the end of its turn because it is grappled, and it is slightly in the light, so it can't teleport. What you gonna do there, Thonky?
Does your
Still
mic go up
grab-
and down? Sorry.
It do, but
I'm wondering if there's like a
It's not
short in it
full.
or something.
mayhaps. Sorry, back in character.
Oh.
Thog commits violence.
All right, Thonk, go up there, go smack him. You have advantage. You got hacking and whacking and smacking. You're gonna chop that meat.
Come on, Morkel!
You have advantage, and you.
Roll the 3 and a 4.
All right, you want to spend a key point, try to get that fury,
I can
or is
use
that something
I
that
can
you
use
have
a
to
bonus
hit?
action to make an unarmed strike
Do it.
because martial arts.
Bonus action. All right, that's a 20. It is still an advantage because he is still grappled. So roll again to see if it's a crit, please. Thank you. It's not a crit, but it's definitely gonna hit. How do you want to do this?
All right, so as I'm coming up, right, like, you know, like I try, like I'm coming up, I miss my first sword, and in my frustration, I once again just yeet Morkel off to the side, and I just do like a front snap kick, and I catch this dude right up, like I snap and just bop in the toe, right up in his little toad gullet where a Dagon cut out of,
Gotcha.
and my foot just kind of gets stuck in there, and
I get you. Alrighty then. Combat. Oh, Comblissimo Overd.
Also, Goblissimo.
Gautrissimo Overd too. His luck finally ran out. I even gave him the lucky feet.
Lucky feet.
Mm,
A rabbit's foot?
right?
yeah, funny thing about
I'm-
feet right now.
So, as I see this thing fall, I'm gonna run to Gobtrissimo and
I'm gonna
start.
see.
I'm gonna place 2 coins on his eyes, and I'm gonna cast Gentle Repose on him.
Okay. You do so, he is gently reposed. Alright. Chris, do you want to try to restart the restart Discord? Maybe it's just
Restart your
Discord.
computer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Technology is not my strong point.
I went to retrieve pizza.
And you have retrieved the pizza.
He's typing to me.
Okay.
Internet problems, maybe.
No, that wouldn't have. You wouldn't be able to hear us and shit.
I mean, Discord does do things sometimes where you can hear people, but your
Can't
audio
not
won't
speak.
go through.
Yeah.
Because fuck life.
I've
Disconnected from everything. Okay.
I have no mouth.
But I must scream.
Can we stop the boss music? It's making me anxious.
I'm gonna DM
Simon,
this one to you, Freya.
You got this.
Hold on.
resident DJ back in the house.
No.
Where's the karaoke? Where's... That's the karaoke channel, not the karaoke text. It must be a...
I don't have any other music set up, so it's all you. Have a good one.
Oh, it's slash stop again. God.
So, my lovely DM,
Yes.
Is there any way I can speak with the connection and ask if there is anything like I can do for our fallen friend?
Um, give me a D100. It's a rough connection. You haven't laid down any roots.
Mm-hmm. 63.
I'm gonna say you ask that low level fuzz that's like always there for you is like you can really feel it strain, just trying to make a connection, but it just doesn't quite fit through.
Yeah, and I'm imagining Amon's got her hands like kind of cradling him with the like, guilt of maybe it was her doing, and then also like trying to, yeah, as she's casting the spell of gentle repose.
Alrighty. Thunk, what do? You see this thing? It's dead. You guys can easily, we can just say Dagon's just gonna like use his tentacle writhiness and just like kind of bring it along with him and slide it on the ground.
I'm checking
a
on my
brief-
boy.
Medical examination.
That's what you're gonna do?
Yes,
Alright, I'm moving you over there just to make it a little bit easier. And we're gonna move this whole scene to be actually on the map. There we go.
Just drag his corpse.
I just drug everybody. You guys just who knew what happened? Anyway, all right, give me a medicine if you would.
Fuck.
I believe that was at Marcane.
Marcane. Yep, Marcane. He's dead. The gentle repose seems to be stopping the decomp process.
I meant on my brother.
Huh? Oh, on your
Right.
brother?
I meant on my brother. I don't
Oh,
give a shit
okay.
about the dead goblin guy.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's
What
okay.
about the dead goblin?
You go over to your brother and he
My
is
concern lies with the living, and I know for a fact he's dead.
Yeah, this is true. All right, so you are checking up on your brother. Your brother is very much he's hurt. You can see that there's some acid scarring and whatnot. Are you more looking at like the tentacles that he's got going on?
Yeah,
Or-
checking for like advancement in the mutation. Make sure he's not too injured.
He's not too injured. The
How much hit points do you
mutation.
have?
He's got 10 right now, so he's looking a bit rough, but he's not
Yeah,
too
so
bad.
He's got 10 HP, and you say he's not too bad?
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's damn near a quarter of his health. So
So, Dag, you're gonna heal back one of your hit die, which is a D12 because you're a barbarian, plus your Constitution modifier, and then plus my Intelligence modifier, and expend one of your hit die.
alright.
Just for flavor, I am going to attempt a medicine check on
You see that he is dead, but he's not. That there's like this small little bit of spores that are kind of like starting to reach over him and like around him, and he seems to be not decomposing at this current moment in time. I'm gonna roll that as like a short rest for him. Yeah, cool. That was great. I didn't really do anything. Fine. Plus 3.
he went through so much with people worse than us.
Yeah. You do see, as you're looking at him, you can see the large bite mark that's kind of like over his entire body as he was halfway inside this thing when it bit down on him, picked him up, and then spat him back out again. Gabtrissimo was just there. for more information on Dagon is it doesn't seem to be advancing, and it looks like since the last time you've seen him in the like once every 3 years during your training and learning process of going back home, it looks like he's way better at controlling this shit than he was back then. Marcane.
Sounds good. Yeah, as long as I can tell like he's okay and we'll be fine. How much did you end up healing back, by the way?
He got 9 points back.
Yes. Really?
Yeah. He rolled pretty shit. He got a nat 1 on his D12, so.
Unfortunate.
Is he coming back?
He's restarting his PC.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize he wasn't here. I wasn't looking at the screen. And then I'm gonna check on the other 2 living members of our party.
Son
I'm
of a
a
bitch.
looked out at the small one. I was like, "Are you hurt, little mushroom lady?"
I am fine, just very, very tired now.
I can't treat tired, and scoots on to the thonk. Are you injured?
Not
I can't
physically.
fix emotions.
Yeah. Good.
Think what you're about to say.
Look, y'all didn't throw him at the right.
We did.
Not quite.
And I look at Marcane.
I
Yeah.
can't exactly say it wasn't friendly fire either, though.
Well, and I'm kind of glaring daggers at him on right now. Just yeah.
A little
Look,
admonishingly, you got to be careful with those spells, little lady.
I
We got lucky; it was
apologize.
just a goblin this time.
Just a god.
I cannot apologize.
I'm an elitist. I'm sorry. Like player, I'll apologize, but my character's an elitist.
Yeah. No. I get it.
I cannot apologize enough.
Look,
In my inexperience with spellcraft.
Look, you did a thing. What did you do?
I believed that it was in the party's best interest for damage and
No, not
Uncon-
that. I know that. I mean, what did you? He's got, and I'm assuming he's got like spores. on
Yeah,
him.
there's like the way I imagine Amon's magic to look is like there's just like a halo of spores around it. So he's kind of like faintly got these spores coming off of him.
Yeah, just like I'm like what's I know what happened with that. I'm asking about this, and I'm
He's a
kind
little
of
frostbitten.
gesturing at the.
So I have prevented the decay process for the time being. So long as these coins stay on his eyes, he will not rot or decay, and he cannot be turned into an undead creature. It is the only thing I can do for him as of right now.
It's good enough. Look, there's got to be a way that we. I don't know. I'm not a cleric. I'm no healer or anything like that. But there's got to be a way that we get back.
In due time, I might be able to do something, but I don't know how long it will take to strengthen my connections. For now, all I can provide is time for us.
I admit I'm close in my studies on preventing death, but currently even I am not at that level yet.
I
Look,
don't know if I'd be able to get him back to where I came from.
Not preventing, sorry, reversing.
Well, I'm not gonna
Um,
leave him here.
No. And Amon is going to reach into Gobtrisima's cloak and pull out Boulder and hand it to Bonk. For the time being, I do believe he probably would have wanted you to take care of him.
As you hold on to Boulder, Boulder's like, what happened? Oh no. And then you hand off Boulder to Thonk. Thonk, you hold Boulder. Boulder does not say anything.
It's a rock.
It has a voice.
Bullshit.
It was his rock. It is his rock.
And I'm like kind of holding Thonk's hands in between, like Thonk's
just
got his
turned.
palm up and then like she's sandwiched in between. She got her hands sandwiching on Boulder and
This is
Thonk.
my face as I turn around.
It was sentimental to him. And he is a friend to me and to you now as well.
I'm not friends with a rock.
I'm not giving it to Marcane.
I'm
He's
gonna
giving- he's-
You don't have to be friends with the rock, man. Look,
So you admit it's just a rock.
If you still
It's
so
not just a rock.
I'm just gonna crack my hands open, and it's just
Okay,
can't believe. Look,
real quick question. Just a quick.
Yeah.
So Amon still has her hand on the top of it.
Yeah, she still has her hands on Boulder, so she could still hear Boulder.
Okay, Boulder is sobbing. Just what is my boy. Put me on my
she's gonna-
boy. Put me back. Put me on the boy. I could save him.
She's gonna
Wait.
She's gonna grab Boulder again and then put him on like Gobtrisima's chest.
The fuck are you doing now?
wait, what?
I
It's
could
telling
save
you
the
that
boy.
Boulder is speaking.
You want me to have the rock or not, man? Like,
Just can you wait? Hold. Can you not hear Boulder?
You cannot hear Boulder when you were holding the rock and it was touching you and it was sobbing. Just oh no, my boy.
I'm imagining just like it's a cut to Amon and the rock, and the boulder just like, and it just cuts to me and the rock just.
Crickets.
So you put the rock onto Gobtrisimo. Everybody around you, it's just silence because you can no longer hear him when you're not touching him. And for a split second, you guys are just there, and this is just for me because I need to do this. It's just my boy. Rise again, my boy. Please. Just rise. Breathe once more. I sacrifice me. Boulder. By the earth elemental. Please. Let him rise once more. And then you see as the boulder, as there's just a and it cracks open. As the rock boulder
What
just and this small little bit of water from the inside just as a tear as like small little bits of water kind of just pour out of the side of this boulder, this small little rock with like the little paint and whatnot. You can see as it starts to like wash away the paint, and it just, you see the water pool at the on top of Gobtrisimo's chest.
At
Ain't
this
no
point,
fucking way.
I'm down next to him with a magnifying glass, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Give me a medicine. As you see, as the water just, it stops and then it just gets sucked up into, it kind of like evaporates into them. Osmosis is its way through the skin. And you guys see as for a second there, Gobtrissimo goes, what happened? Marquette, you're looking at this and you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck just
Amon is
happened?
gonna immediately like pull Gobtrissimo into like the warmest, like strongest embrace.
He's just like, that goes on, and then the rock boulder just kind of like, as you pull him up, it just rolls down off of him, and he looks down and he sees it's just like, boulder?
Gobtrissimo,
I'm very confused.
my sincere stuff.
Very fucking confused. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
But I think that
Except
rock saved your
Amon.
life.
Gobtrissimo, Boulder
Wait.
sacrificed himself for you. He called upon the Earth Elemental to give you life once more.
The rock did what?
Wait.
He called upon the Earth Elemental to save Gobtrissimo. Boulder could speak, you couldn't hear him. But I could. Gobtrissimo could. And Boulder sacrificed himself to give life to his boy, to
Wait.
Gobtrissimo.
I just stand up and start walking away, and if you can barely hear me, I kind of mutter to myself, it's like, a fucking rock resurrected a goblin, and I studied medicine for what?
Arcane needs a drink.
What a wonderful story.
How are Gobtrissimo's wounds?
Gobtrissimo's wounds are not healed. He's like alive.
I'm
And that's it.
joining in on this hug, and I'm just gonna like.
I'm gonna
do I
cast-
feel like the squish of like the blood?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my healing hands to. Oh wait, no, she wouldn't know she can do that. Fuck. Never mind.
Can I-
I'm not gonna do shit.
Yeah. Can I?
Because my
but I can-
character's fucking stupid.
Mhm. But I can kind of see what's on the box. I can see Gobtrissimo's very much like bitten, fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like as I'm hugging and I feel like just the squish of just like frog juice and blood, I'm just gonna be like, oh shit.
You see
hey.
Gobtrissimo as he like pops open the little vial he was given by what's his name? Not Mars, William, and he goes, and he's just gonna down his own little vial.
Down
I'm
his
gonna-
own bile.
Yeah, right.
Shut up. I'm
It's
gonna
8 points of healing. He is alive, barely.
I'm gonna give my boy. I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna need 2 of these. Just
I'm gonna walk back up and tell you to save your potion.
all right. You gotta.
You have
Okay.
now a new concern. There is a new living member of our party.
Those were the statutes of my
4
limitations.
plus his con, 0 plus that, so he gets another 9. Okay.
Or statement on my limitations. Not statute of limitations. What the fuck?
That statue of limitations gets rock.
Anyway,
Probably a rule of cool to somebody back from the dead.
the fucking boulder. Oh god.
Rock.
The boulder is displeased by his companion's
The
death.
boulder is displeased by his boy's death.
The boulder is no longer conflicted. Take me, please.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Alright.
Not that wheel.
The other.
I think it is time for us to be on our merry way.
I need to bury Boulder.
Yes. Would you like me to? How would you like to bury him?
I got it. It's okay.
I can make
We'll find a good
nice-
ditch.
I can make a good ditch. Where would you like him?
It's alright. I'll find a good ditch under a tree where, like the way I found him.
I
Just
cannot
let him.
apologize more.
It's okay. It's alright. Man, why is there this frost on me? And he just picks up Boulder's remains and starts walking back towards the tavern. He's like, I want to go to sleep.
Yeah,
I
I think we all should go to sleep.
Oh, God. My Boulder. What the fuck? Alright, so you guys start making your way back. Is Chris coming back?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh,
I
Wait.
hope so, cause
I messaged him.
Okay.
still figuring it out.
This is where we find out somehow he restarted his computer and like his CPU fried.
Right, I was just thinking the same thing, dude. Like, or he restarted it and a whole nother host of problems happened.
That would suck.
Yeah.
I would like to do something though.
What would you like to do?
For anybody who happens to look over me as I go over to this thing, I pull out a white lab coat and kind of. It's not a lab coat because obviously lab coats don't exist, but it's a white overcoat that's meant to like keep gore and shit off of me.
Viscera.
And I'm gonna pull out a little medical looking mask and take my scalpel and I'm gonna dissect this bitch.
Doing it right on the street. I like it.
Yep, while the
Just-
body's fresh before the decay sets in.
There you go. So you start dissecting it. You see that it's got a set. It looks like it's got very human organs, as if this thing was once human, but has been way past the point of no return. It's got, it's got its large eyes. You can see that there seems to be a woman's crumpled up body in its stomach. Once you get to that point and you cut that open, you can also see that there seems to be some much smaller bones. Much smaller bones. As if
Children.
children's. And then you can also, as you're kind of like squishing this around, getting it like really in there, you can also see what seems to be this small little wiggly tadpole like coming out of where its brain stem is. And what would you like to do?
I'm taking that little tadpole.
You take the little tadpole. Do you put it in the vial?
I do.
You put it in the vial. This little tadpole looks fucking weird. You know about aberrations, correct?
Mm-hmm. One of my majors in aberrational studies.
So you know what this thing is. It looks like a mind flare tadpole.
No.
I'm gonna keep that handy.
All right.
Much to learn from this. And I'll slide that into my breast pocket for safekeeping.
Alrighty. So you guys, do you bring that body? Or you just leave it there?
I'm leaving it there after I'm done with it.
Okay. That's horrifying. These
I
poor
also would
village
like to
people.
take their 2 eyes.
By all means, you can take their eyes.
I think those might sell to somebody for something.
I get you. By all means, you can take those eyes. You guys make it back to the Waiting Owl?
On the way there, do we pass any guards?
I mean, you do.
I'm going to kindly make them aware of the monstrosity in the square.
They look at you and they're like, "What? Oh,
There is a. Yeah. Just thought you might want to know.
Steven, you told me you went and checked out the square yesterday. Now they're saying that there's a dead monster there. Did
We
you not
killed
go?
it, by the way.
You killed it, Steven.
Well-
That was your job. God damn it,
To
Steven.
kill the monster?
I mean, if there was one, to go over there and kill it, yeah. But apparently
Yeah.
he told me he checked, and you know, this fucking night shift, nobody ever does their fucking job. Come here, Steven. It's time to get a whooping.
I do believe Stephen can now be held responsible for negligence as well, because a lot of people have died because of it.
Nigla, what?
Negligence? Being a little too.
Shitty at his job?
Yes.
Gotcha. Don't worry. I got that handled. He's going into the dungeon. Come on,
Look,
Steven.
Oh. Not the.
Oh,
Lord's dungeon, right?
Oh, yeah. He's going in there. He'll be alright.
Okay. Have
Come
fun,
on.
Stephen.
Steven is this gnomish guard, and he's just like, but I did check. There was nothing there.
Oh. In Stephen's defense, it did just appear out of the river. It wasn't like it was there before.
It's too late. Steven should have
Wait,
stayed
no,
there longer. Come on, Steven. And he just picks up Steven, just, hey, come on. To the dungeon we go. Someone's got to be held responsible for people dying. Right? You said there's dead people.
I mean, you could hold the monster responsible. I mean, the monster kind of
Justice
just
has
monster.
been served. It is dead.
Yeah, like
and it did not die painlessly.
Yeah,
or
no,
quickly.
look.
Yeah, but
And
like the guard,
point
we
to, like-
being the guard, someone's got to take this fall, and Steven is the low man on the totem pole because of his height.
Okay,
Well,
that's not cool.
If I may interject, you as his superior should take responsibility because that's a failure on your part to train him properly. You were not able
Hmm.
to properly prepare him for a situation like this.
I mean, you're not wrong. Steven's just like, yeah, she's not wrong, sir. You are the one that's in charge here. Come on, don't throw me in a dungeon. You know what you hear the screams from in there. Don't fucking make me go.
And if it serves me if my memory serves me right, it happened while it was under your watch.
He lets down Steven and he says, Steven. Steven's like, yeah. And he looks down and it's just like, you, me, cleaning up that fucking mess. Never speak of it again. Steven's just like, alright, it works for me, sir. And they fuck off to go clean up the mess.
Oh my god, I almost just killed another fucking person.
Oh my god!
Steven mouths at you like, thank you. The dungeon has something scary.
You should find a new job.
Quite while you can.
As he's just nodding, fucking like, yeah. All right.
An eye out for you.
All right, and now, yeah,
A waiting owl.
he's, I'm gonna send Chris a message. I'm gonna see what's up.
I messaged him. He has not responded, so I'm currently fearing for the worst.
Somebody could
Not
also always
both
message
well.
Raven.
Oh god, that's Buff Gandalf.
Buff Gandalf. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Buff Buff Gandalf with forehead
here's-
tattoos.
This is what I imagine Dagon saying.
Yep. I'm hurt.
Shut up.
I love it. It's amazing. You can
Is Craig waiting for us back at the tavern?
yeah, we can say Craig's waiting over there. He's just waiting there at the bar. You can see Falkrath just, he's giving him another drink.
I'ma
And there
Slide in
seems
the
to be a
seat.
pot pie in front of him today.
I'ma slide in the seat next to him.
Like, yes. What is it? Did you take care of the business?
We did. It was a monstrosity, I believe it was called. What was the name it was given? It
It was a fight.
it was a. We did lose somebody momentarily, but he came back. Luckily.
Isn't that
Um,
lucky?
It was a Vanderhop that was taking people, and I do believe that they are no longer with us.
Good. That means I can finally get a good night's rest. Just
About
drops
the people that are no longer with us.
I mean, they're dead now. It's up to their families to deal with that issue.
Lovely. Well, I will let you get on your way.
Mm-hmm. Drops down the bag of gold. There's 100 gold in there, -1, so 99 points or 99 pieces of gold. He got 99 gold.
99
Minus
pieces of gold in the wall.
one.
Yep. That's for Dagon's new clothes.
I don't think he got new clothes.
That man went out and took a single piece to go get him new clothes.
Some new duds.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I will. I'm not very good at math.
Well, what's my int?
Would Amon know
About
how
average.
to do division? Probably not.
I'm gonna.
What is the issue?
I don't know how to split the gold up evenly between all of us that we have been paid. Especially because Dagon lost a piece of gold due to the fact that.
Look here,
Um,
I'm just gonna yoink the gold from Amon's hands and kind of.
Oh,
Here you go, big man. Just plop it into Marcane's hands.
Thank you. And I'll divvy out the. You said there's 99 pieces of gold
Yep.
on the
Yeah.
wall.
So
and 4 of us.
yeah. And I'm assuming that 1 gold would be subtracted from
That's
Dagon's
fine.
bounty.
I would literally just add it to make it an even 100. And
There
then
you go.
give myself back my own gold. 20 for each of us, 10 for the goblin because elitist.
Okay.
sounds good to me.
I'm gonna very conspicuously take 5 of my gold and just
Hand it to Gobtrissimo.
yeah, and like I am not being
He
subtle.
showed up
about
and
it.
died.
He helped.
He actually was the second person to hit the thing, so
And he alerted us. So we may help.
None of
Are
would've
you
been
keeping
hurt.
track of Captrissimo's gold, or am I keeping track of
I got
Captrissimo's
it.
gold?
I got his
Okay.
gold. It's on his paper.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. But yes, he was on for a second there. I saw him on for a second. He's gone again. All right. Well, yeah. It is the evening. You guys have had one hell of a fight. Bit of a rough one there, bud.
We're all back in one piece.
Amon's gonna kind of walk up to Marcane and
Marcane, if you wouldn't mind, may I speak with you to the side or privately, perhaps?
I'll nod and motion you. We're back at the waiting owl, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
I'll nod and gesture you to follow me.
Blech,
Meh.
blech.
Oh,
Token collides with the wall. The fancy room.
The fancy room.
While this is happening, I'm gonna just have Gob at like the corner bar here.
Gabtrissimo's just like, I could use a drink. I could use.
You're not paying for anything. I got you, man.
You sure? How much gold do you actually have?
I have enough. Don't even worry. You've been through a lot.
He's just kind of like snotty, just Boulder. You see Boulder in half on the thing, and it's just like, you think we could mend them back together?
I'm
I
not a
can.
look. We'll figure something out later. I'm not a rock science man, but look, first drink tonight's for Boulder. All right,
All right.
to
Okay.
Boulder.
To Boulder, and you see Falkrath like, you guys know I mean it's pretty late. I was only here because Craig didn't leave, and I can't kick people out. It's not my.
Just look. We'll be out of your hair soon. Just let him have this one, okay?
It's okay. I mean, it's just a rock. And then Gabtrissimo's just like, it's not just a rock.
Yeah.
It's not just a rock. And he's just like, I'm sorry. Here, have this one on the house. There's another shot. It was put in front of both of you.
Oh, poor Gabtrissimo.
Cut back over.
I walked in and is this
So-
keg over here tapped like a private keg for this meeting room or dining room?
Yes.
I'm gonna fill 2 cups and come back to the table and sit down and motion for her to sit.
Shubo, kind of hesitantly, I guess, but
I don't presume to...
Awkwardly eyes you as you choose to sit next to me instead of across from me.
oh, she doesn't understand social norms. I think
Slides
it's
the
been
cup over.
very.
I think it's been very clear that obviously there are parts that are not normal, and I wanted to ask questions because I don't really understand them, and you seem to be a person of very high intellect.
Very low patience. What do you want?
Why do I have feathers?
Mm,
Would that be in the
I'm gonna start
realm of
adroit
your
analysis on
understanding?
her.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to do a history check to see if I've read anything about your species or kind.
I
Send
see
me
the
any
way-
related information about your character, please.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh.
I haven't been able to get your backstory written into
And
my
I'm going
notes.
to add one of my remaining. Blood die.
Is it in your biography? No.
Oh wait, I have advantage because I started the adroit analysis.
Fuck yeah.
I see the way that you and your brother look at me, and as well as other people, and I don't completely understand why. And I would just like to know why I am stared at.
And I want to like ask her for I ask for your permission to inspect you a little more closely than would be social norm.
Be
Your
my
clothes will
guest.
remain on. I'm not asking for anything like that. I'm just
Uh,
kind of like ask you to lift your arms, and I'm gonna poke and prod and look at your feathers and stuff. And my main goal is I'm trying to tell if this is like natural, racial, or if this was like some kind of magic that happened afterwards.
Yeah.
This is natural.
Small, and I literally think it's just because of your race. I can't see any signs of magical origin or otherworldly aberrational touch.
Oh.
I believe your species is. With a 16, did I know anything about her species?
I'd say you would know, because you probably
Well, like,
met one of these people before.
oh, cool.
They're Azamar. So
I believe you to be an Azamar. Um,
they're very
feathers
rare.
and wings of your kind are not uncommon, but your kind is very rare. There are very few that walk this continent, much less this world.
I always thought I was elven in nature. At least, partially.
Your people might have been elvish in nature millennia ago, before they bed with gods.
I'm sorry. What?
Um, yeah, from what I've read, the Azamar of divine bloodline. Hence the mutation.
So you would know that that is one way of getting Azamars. Another way is sometimes they just spawn into existence because a god said, "Sure, I want one."
You're also
Give me a
creatures.
pet.
You're also creatures of whim, or of whim creation.
I will not
I admit
pretend
there's not
to.
much on your kind,
I will not
but I
pretend
don't believe it's
to-
anything to be ashamed of. Sorry, what?
I will not pretend to sit here and understand. However, I will offer, if it is, I'm not sure the social norm, but if it would help to gather more information, you can poke and prod at the feathers, I guess.
An
I'm not sure I've ever heard of. What did you call me?
Azamar?
That, yes.
Azamar,
Well,
Azamar.
that is what you are. And I don't believe I'd learn anything further from your feathers, but your blood, on the other hand,
If you
would be
require more
invaluable.
if you require more samples, you are welcome to simply ask for them.
I guess while we're back here, I'm going to pull out my little medical kit and actually motion for you to sit this time. And
Yeah.
I'll get a tourniquet out and, ask for your consent one more time.
Of course.
And I'll tourniquet your arm and use one of the little needles I have to poke a hole in your vein in the crook of your arm, and I'll try to fill the vial completely that I had the sample in.
All right. I
And then once I
suppose
finish, I'll do the whole rub my thumb over it and heal it.
I do suppose it is rather fitting for a mushroom creature like myself to be a specimen.
While I am fascinated with what I might find out, will try to keep in mind that you are a person. I say with a kind of a wicked grin.
Undead mushroom person. I'm not really sure what I am. anything that you discover will be beneficial to myself as well. And perhaps, perchance, it could help further your studies with your brother. To learn the way different organisms mutate.
Hope I find out soon enough. Are we finished here? As I stand up and kind of put my
Yes.
things away.
Thank you very much. And
Kind
she'll
of
stand
down
and
what's
then-
left in my cup. Go get a refill. And then
I can't. Why can't I go through the fucking door?
It's because
Gotta
you're
go at an
going to
angle.
the wrong spot. You gotta go in an angle.
Oh, what the hell?
Listen, okay, I built this room a little wonky. It happens.
Amon just keeps walking into the wall.
You guys do see as Gautrissimo is just like, how do we put you back together, Boulder?
I'm gonna walk over and then like silently put my hands on Boulder. Can I use mold earth to put it back together? To put it back together?
I mean, sure, you can go. I mean, it's definitely gonna show like your fingerprints coming in, like smushing it back together as you kind of like as you pick them up. It's kind of like a ball of clay now for you, but it's still straight up like that's the rock. Like everyone else, if they were to touch it while you're doing this, it's a fucking rock. But you're molding it like clay.
Shape it into a heart.
I'll mold it into a heart for Gobtrissimo.
Gautrissimo is just like Boulder. Anatomical heart or cutesy
Oh
heart?
God.
Look at Amon and tell me that she knows what a anatomical heart looks like.
I mean, she saw it earlier when Marcaine ripped it out of the thing's chest, so
You know what that is? No, it's like it's a
it's a little
It's a
hard.
little-
I get you.
That was
the
the fleshy
universal,
chunk
like-
that came out of him.
Oh yeah. All right,
a
so
little
there's things.
heart.
You hand it back over to Gautrissimo. Gautrissimo just like
So
puts it up to his ear. You're not there. And it like hugs it dearly.
And maybe in due time, he will return to us once more.
Don't
But
put
know
that
that-
hope in him. It's gone.
but-
Whatever that fucking
but-
magical rock was.
But know that with his, well, for lack of a better term, death, he lives with you. You will live the life for both of you.
If I ever have a kid, I'm naming him Boulder.
Of course he is. As I walk
In-
off to another corner of the
Mid-
bar.
Thunk
In-
mid literally just goes into his drink from hearing that.
In death, there is rebirth. And you have been birthed anew by the grace of Boulder.
Far fucking corner of the bar.
I
God.
chose this corner for a reason because I was wondering if this window lined up with the front door, and it does, so I like this seat.
How well does it? Yeah, it does. That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, I
Tactically
like
sound.
this seat.
Wait, I want to see this shit.
Like, this is
Hold
like the
We're not
Perfect
moving there.
lineup.
I'm still at the bar with I'm still at
Yeah,
the bar
same.
with.
Just
I
move-
just
move-
want to see.
move where my character is.
Oh my god, you're right. This is the most.
That's a hot spot.
Oh, this is tactical as fuck. Okay.
Yeah, this
anyways.
is the table now.
There you go. Anyway.
Damn, that's a good view of that fucking front door.
God damn you.
I love
you
that.
hype about it.
That's great. I love like having like that makes me think like whoever built this place had that in mind on purpose.
Thanks, Cage.
Just perfect view of the entrance from all sides, like all the windows and shit. William didn't want anybody sneaking in the front door.
Nah. No, we didn't. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna leave it there, friends.
What a fucking side
Oh
quest.
my god!
What a fucking side quest. Thank you all for anyone who came in and joined in on the stream. Much appreciate, much appreciate. Remember, if you enjoy it, to go back to the first episode and watch that again, because I don't know what happened there, but we're figuring this shit out. Welcome to the side quest put together because I'm like, ah, shit, something's gonna go wrong today. I have a feeling I should put together a side quest just in case. Who would have known that Boulder was actually that? Alright, bye!